Uh-huh. Yeah. It's Prov. Yeah. Read my mind, baby, can you see the times? I want you to be my wife, baby, please don't waste my time. I got too much work to do, I just wanna be sure of you. We ain't got no perfect views, but what works for me would work for you. Tell me, would you work for me? Serve God like you serving me. Yes, I'll lead you with certainty, provide for you eternally. To protect you, I'll get out and cock that grip. Bullets take off like a rocket ship, need you passenger side of my cockpit. Rising above this nonsense, we ain't got no sense of time. Lose yourself inside of mine, introspective or collected. Girl, I could be your prize possession.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are you guys on this Monday afternoon? Good to see all of you guys here for the Straw Hat Podcast. Every Monday, of course, you guys already know we're here talking One Piece, and we're usually doing chapter reviews, but of course, today is a break week, so you know we're about to be chilling. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. There we go. There we go. So, you know, we're about to be chilling, man, hanging out with the gang. Of course, we're going to get as many people up as we'd like since it is a break week and we are going to be playing a game later. But I'm here to chill with all of you guys first and foremost before we get into that. Let me say what's up to everybody that is here in the stream. We got 3D in the building. He says, "Yer ho ho, Nakama." What's good with you, man? What's good with you? My boy Flutter God is in the building. Says, "Yo ho ho, what is up?" Dang, you guys have okay. 3D has been in here an hour and a half early. That's crazy. What's going on to you? And then my boy Fooly got in here half an hour early. Dio's been in here half an hour early. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Good to see you guys. Trip is in the building twice. Rayleigh is top 5. Eddie A 4 or 5. What's going on, man? What's going on to everybody? Good to see both of you guys. Dizzy in the building. She says, "I got 25 inches of snow and I started to shovel and respectfully paid the first crew that offered to finish the job." Man, I'm sorry. Shout out to everyone that lives out on the East Coast. I do not. But shout out to all of you guys that do, because, yo, I can't imagine having snow. Like, I live in Texas, and we had ice in January, because every time, like, January, February time, it always ices. But we do get, like, little droplets of snow, but I can't even imagine what 25 inches of snow would do to the economy, due to the city in Texas, because they closed the schools, they closed the businesses all over the state after just having a little drop of snow. So having 25 inches, I can't imagine. Can't imagine. So shout out to you guys for even making it through that, and shout out to you guys for doing what you do in that, because we definitely could not make it through that in Texas. Zod says, "We here, and like, comment, and subscribe." Yes, I agree. Hit the like, drop a comment if you haven't, and subscribe if you're new here. Obviously, you know the vibes. You know what we're here to do, man. We're here to talk the good old One Piece here on YouTube. And I started the Twitch stream up this week too. So, but don't go over there. Don't go over there. Started the Twitch stream up. So if you're on Twitch, shout out to you as well. Dizzy said, "I wanted the plow fruit for real, for real." I mean, it would save you money. It would definitely save you money. So that's cool. Strawberry says, "Hey, what's going on, Strawberry? What's up with you? What's up with you?" Zah said, "A kid made a snowman and I drop kicked it in front of him." Wow. Okay. All right. Was it at least a good looking snowman? Like, was it worthy of getting drop kicked? Because I want to say I'm surprised, but not really. But it would at least be worthy of getting drop kicked. If it wasn't like, did it at least have the nose with the carrot and the sticks for the arms? If it didn't, okay, fine. But if it did, like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Dizzy said, shout out to the Theory channel in Discord. Yes, I see you've been lighting it up, which I'll probably try to take the time to at least read one of those today here on Discord or here on the stream and talk about it and see what everyone thinks about it when I get the gang up, because you've been dropping a lot of them and I haven't had a chance to go in and comment on them. But yes, just be aware, everyone that's in the Discord, there is a channel now to be able to drop theories and comment and interact on those theories as well. Shout out to Dizzy because she's been extremely active in that. I don't know why I never thought about dropping those or like putting a theory channel before that, but thank you for Dizzy for the shout out and the thought to actually make that. Fully said, well, like you say, Za, trauma breeds character. Yeah. So kicking over snowmen will definitely do that to you. I didn't pay attention. Hey man, you know what? You got it, bro. You got it. Dizzy says, I'm a theory girl. I mean, I could see. You've been active. So shout out to you. And everyone that is here that is not in the Discord already, there's a link that's going to pop up here in the next couple of minutes. It's going to scroll through. Feel free to join the Discord, drop your theories, interact in any of the voice channels, and we play games every other Sunday. This Sunday, we're going to have a game night as well, hosted by the man, Fooly Cooly God. Is going to be Jeopardy. Maybe. I don't know what he's going to choose to do. It might be Jeopardy. It might be, who knows? I don't find out until Sunday. So whatever it is, yeah, that'll be fun. And I'm looking forward to it. So tonight, outside the game that we're going to be playing when the cast gets up, I have a couple of things that I've had some people, they wanted me to react to, give my opinion on them. There's a couple of TikToks. And also, I have an image that I posted this week as well that I wanted to, get you guys' opinion, because it got a lot of traction as far as the picture that I posted. So I'm curious to see what you guys thought about it. So I'm going to pull that up first and we're going to get into it, bounce a couple of ideas off of each other, and I'll give you my take on it too, because I didn't think it would start that much, not commotion, but discourse in the comment section. So we'll see. But as I get that set up, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, man. It's the least you can do. It doesn't cost you any money. You're already in here. You might as well just hit the like button. All right, let me find the picture. And where's my screenshots? Hold on one second. Fooly says, LOL, who knows, but it will be fun. See, man, I don't even be worrying, man. I already know, look, all I got to do is just pull up and it's going to be a vibe. That's all I need to know. Okay. Oh, I probably didn't save it. Okay, hold on one second. Make sure that I actually get it screenshotted. Downloaded, open file. Boom. Okay, perfect. And let me minimize that, bring that up, bring that in. All right, let's get into it, man. I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know your takes on this, because I haven't actually thought about it myself. Sheila in the building. What's up, Sheila? How are you? And let's see, I want to use this window here. Yeah, and I'll go full screen with it too. Boom. So, as Sheila says, I'm working tonight. I feel you. But hey, just vibe with us as long as you can. I hope your shift goes quickly. And I hope you're not on the East Coast, because I know that it is cold. So I'm sorry if you're on the East Coast, because I know that's probably rough. But yeah. Did I already say hi to Strawberry? I don't know if I did, but hello, Strawberry. I saw your comment earlier. Okay. So I had asked a question earlier on Instagram this week, and I had asked everyone to tell me, Oh, there we go. I need to switch to Nami. There we go. I'd asked everyone to tell me who, if anyone, you would forgive on this list. Okay. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna just go off of everybody and see who I personally would forgive. I'm gonna name some of the stuff that they've done. And I'm gonna ask you guys at the end who you guys would forgive on this list if you had to forgive someone. JC Vargas in the building. What's going on, JC? He says, hey, everyone, couldn't make it to trivia night last night, but it looked fun. Oh, it was a vibe, which I guess I should say that too. Every Thursday, I'm going to be doing trivia nights. I kind of just went live just for the heck of it. This last Thursday, I didn't tell anyone that I was going to do it. So most of you guys probably didn't know that it was happening. But last Thursday, I went live and I did a little trivia night. And I found out that the website that I went on to do the trivia, you can actually include people. Like you could play it on your phone with me on stream. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to be doing that every Thursday. It's going to be at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're free on Thursday nights and you want to come in, vibe, hang out, play a little One Piece trivia alongside me and whoever else is in the comment section, you're free to do it. It's going to be this Thursday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. I had to do it at that time because that's the only time that I will be free to be able to do it, because I'm at my restaurant before then, and then I come home and, I got to get showered and all that good stuff. So either way, keep in mind, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's when we're going to be doing it. Let's see. Strawberry said, I told my boss there was a power outage. Shout out to you. It looks like you got a free, man, look, you got a free night off. You got a free night off. I see Sheila's giving her opinions. Comparing Akinu to the worst people in the story is ridiculous. He's just doing his job. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Zah says Blackbeard. Trip says, by the way, if y'all ever in Reese City, hit up his restaurant. The food is fire. Yes, sir. Shout out to Trip for coming down to Killeen to get some food from the spot. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Good meeting you, man. Strawberry says, why didn't I get the notification? Honestly, I don't know. Just double check to make sure y'all got the bell clicked and that you have all notifications checked. I'm not sure. But yeah, I just keep in mind, again, even if you don't get the notifications, just know on Thursday night, I'm going to be going live. That's another official day that I'm going to be doing it every week. Dizzy said, ew, if I had to, Blackbeard, because I at least get to get some degree. I at least get to get some of his, I get what you're trying to say. I get his motives to some degree. That's what you meant to say. Got it. Let's see. I didn't get the notification for that either. That is weird. I don't know. I have no idea. But again, just remember on Thursday, that's what's going to be going on. JC Vargas says, gotta go with Blackbeard. Ooh, okay. I hear a lot of Blackbeard, a lot of Akinu's. Akinu was just doing his job. Sheila says, what city? I'm in Central Texas. I'm in Killeen, about an hour north-ish of Austin. So if you're ever in Central Texas, hit me up and we will get some food from my restaurant. I will cook it, and yeah, just let me know if you're in the area. Make sure you eat good. Strawberry says, say what? I do for sure. Okay. Trip says, I don't know that, guys. Bro, you and this double account is killing me right now, bro. My phonics is flipping. You're good. Dofi or Caesar? Probably Caesar. Okay. All right. Let's get into it, man. So Jay Garcia himself. He's done a lot of criminal stuff in the past, man. He's done a lot. First off, being complicit in knowingly, tons of people dying. I mean, even the Lelouch incident. Where do we start? Where do we start? Like just more recently, Lelouch. Oh, we're just gonna eradicate this island from existence. Everyone that was on that island, you just gotta go. And then there's tons of stuff that we don't know alongside that as well. So who knows? First of all, we don't even know how long this man's been alive, first and foremost. Alongside that, we don't know what he's done while he's been alive. Even prior to that, we don't know what he's done that we don't know about. So it's safe to say, since we know how the Gorosei move, maybe we shouldn't forgive this guy. Yep, just maybe. Let me put your comments on the screen. Next up, we got Teach. We got Mr. Teach, man. And as I was sitting there thinking in my head, I was like, you know what? Teach literally let out some of the worst prisoners that were in Impel Down in that raid, right? So we should take that and say, oh my God, Teach, you can be forgiven because you literally went down to the lowest level of Impel Down and let these prisoners out. But then I was like, you know what? It's kind of disingenuous because the whole reason he got easy access into the prison was because of Luffy in the first place. And Luffy also let prisoners free as well. So how mad can we really be at Teach for doing the same thing when Luffy did it as well? Now, we're not talking about the reasoning behind it. We're just talking about the action. And the action was, you let prisoners, some of the worst prisoners in the verse free. And it was for your own gain. Luffy did the same thing. So I can't really hold that against him if I'm not holding that against Luffy. But outside of that, you are the reason why Ace is dead. But then again, he is a pirate. So it's like Ace kind of knew what was up. He did kill Thatch though. So it's like, but again, that's just pirating. So there's kind of stuff that I can't really hold him to a fault too much for being a pirate on the seas of pirates. So I'm going to kind of leave it there. He has done a lot of bad things, but it's like, is he the worst? We'll see. All right. So we got Mr. Charlos. I don't think I really need to explain too much with Charlos, which, by the way, I just was looking at his age recently. I didn't realize this dude is like in his mid-20s, early to mid-20s. I thought this man was middle-aged to like 60 years old. I forgot that his father was actually in Sabaody with him. I forgot about that. So I'm sitting here trying to make a theory with my boy Nika the other week about his sister who was in Sabaody, because his sister had orange hair and someone else has orange hair as well. And I was like, you know what? Maybe there's a connection there. But there is no connection because Charlos' sister is actually younger than him. I thought she was a grown woman. Negative. She's like 15 or something. So anyway, that's a sidebar. But yeah, this man is like 20s. He looks like he's in his 50s and he's just disgusting, obviously. But are we going to forgive this guy? Shooting fishmen. Everything that he's done to mermaids. Of course, we saw the Reverie. What happened with Shirahoshi up at the Reverie? It's like, are we going to really give this guy a chance at forgiveness? Probably not. Granted, I'll say this isn't me giving him forgiveness though. Granted, in his slightest of slightest defenses, he is he is a celestial that literally was raised in this and knows no better. Is that an excuse? No, but this is all he knows. And I'm going to double back to that when I talk about Doflamingo here in a minute. but I'm going to park it there. This man's done some terrible stuff. But again, I'm going to park it there and say there's another celestial that kind of parallels that and is the opposite of that. But we'll get to that. Caesar, Dr. Caesar the Clown, Dr. Caesar, Mr. Gastino himself. Are we going to forgive this man? Maybe. And I'm only going to say maybe because, all right, we know what? First off, let's talk about his crimes. Obviously, the worst, in my opinion, of his crimes. Actually, no, it wouldn't even be the worst. God, where do I start? One of the worst is obviously kidnapping children and experimenting on them against their will, lying to them, poisoning them. Where do we even begin? If the Epstein files, if anyone was in the Epstein files in this One Piece verse, I'm gonna say it right now, it would be Saint Summers and it would be Caesar the Clown. These two would 100% be in the Epstein files. I'm just gonna say that right now because we know dang near everyone right now in America is in the Epstein files in some capacity, which is insane. But if anyone in the One Piece verse would be in the Epstein files, it would definitely be these two. It would definitely be those two, man. Oh my God. But either way, my bad. Some professional podcaster I am. I don't even mute my phone when I start the stream. Either way. So Caesar the Clown, the poisons that he's made and shipped off, his role in the Smile production, it's like, and knowing about it, it's like, that's kind of up there, man. You're willingly being involved in Smile. I don't know. Maybe I don't forgive him, but I don't think he's the worst on here. Let's continue though. Sheila said Caesar also killed Monet. He did. I guess I guess that would technically give him an official body at that point. But it was on accident. Okay? It was on accident. But fair enough, he has a body under his belt. But you know what? He did do a lot of good. Because God, again, we saw what happened in Zoe. So he kind of sort of had his redemption period, you know? He kind of had his redemption period. We saw some more good coming out of him. We saw him kind of his time in Whole Cake. You know, we saw a lot of stuff that he did that was positive. Is he a good guy? No. But at least we saw good things from him. So I can kind of put him towards the forgiveness end, you know? Nick says Saturn was down bad. Spandex wants to be in the files. Hey, you're not wrong. Dizzy says Dofi would be in the files. Hey. Let's see. Caesar said, or not Caesar, wow. Sheila said Caesar experimented on children. That's enough for me. That's a fair take. That's a fair take, man. Nika says, Nori, if he didn't help, Chopper and Sanji would have tortured him. That's true. But remember, he still did help. You know who else he helped? Chopper. He also helped Chopper. Remember, we're getting the flashbacks in Wano of his conversation with Chopper. So, look, there again, ends justify the means type situation. I get it. But Caesar has done some positive things that we've seen. Now, why did he do them? You can make an argument. But he did do positive things. That's it. That's the only thing I'm saying. I'm not saying he's a good guy. Spander Sr. was for sure. Yeah. Slick, what's going on? He says, I could see Orochi in the files. I could too. Yeah, help to try. See? See? That's what I'm saying. Gastino has done some positive. Sheila said, you're a Nami fan. Remember that. Look, I hear you. I hear you. And again, I don't forgive him for what he did to them kids. I stand 10 toes on that because Nami doesn't forgive him for that either. But it's like, he's done positive stuff. And without him, we would have had a lot of issues. Remember, he helped us in Dressrosa. Remember, on the way to Greenbit, he helped us a lot. Him being a bargaining piece, was a help too. It's like, I don't know. He said, no, look, Sheila, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just saying he's not the worst on this list. But you make a fair point. Me being a Nami fan, I got to stand 10 toes about her agendas. That's fair. You're 100% fair. All right. I'm with Caesar on them. Hey. Big. So far, I'm Blackbeard number 1, number 2, Gasman. Okay. Big Mom, the one who wanted giant kids, though. That's true, but she wasn't the one that was working directly on them. That's my only thing. You can want things, you could put money out, but if the people aren't willing to do these things and they have like a backbone, then you don't get the things that they're asking for. Nigga says helping Chopper was of his own validation. So I'll give you that one. True. See? Though it was science that drove him to help Chopper. See, again, that's my point. That is my point. That's my point. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he the one that told them how to, told them that they could kind of get out of the stuff, out of the smile gas in Punk Hazard? Wasn't he the one that was like, okay, this is kind of how it works? He told them that there was a way out. So it's like, anyway, we're going to move on. He said Lindland wasn't taking a no. That's true. But look, sometimes you just got to die behind your convictions, man. Sometimes you just got to die behind your convictions. That's all I'm saying. You're still at fault for working on the kids. Even though Big Mom did pressure you into it, you're still at fault for that. So Mika says, and he helped when his life depended on it. Caesar isn't saved by any means. I hear you. But it's like, I hear you. But are we gonna fault him for but this is my, what? I'm a couple of these comments, right? Because 3D's making the argument that he did it because he was gonna get killed by Big Mom. And then Nika's making the argument that he only helped because he was gonna die. It's like, yeah, I get it. But if death was the option in both ways, are we gonna fault him for doing good because he was gonna die and fault him for doing bad because he was gonna die? Y'all's comments are kind of contradicting. You can't fault him at both ends. We gotta give him the dub somewhere here. That's all I'm saying. Trip is having too much fun tonight, bro. ABK in the building. What's going on, ABK? What's going on, ABK? Let's see. Zah says, yeah, because Chopper's experiment sucked and he helped Chopper find. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. It's like Vegapunk refusing to work for the government. Yeah. But see, Vegapunk started to go a different direction, right? Because Vegapunk was, but then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pivot here because I don't really like what y'all on. So, I started digging it. He was like, started looking into stuff, and while I was looking into stuff, I kind of started finding out stuff, and I kind of started going down that direction. I knew it was gonna get me killed, but I didn't really care. That's kind of the difference. That's why I'm saying, it doesn't really track. It doesn't connect. See, yes, I would fault him because it wasn't like he chose to help us. He was forced. I hear you. I got you. But you should be combating 3D. That's what you got to combat because 3D is contradicting what you're trying to say. So again, I don't know if I agree or disagree with what you're saying, but 3D is contradicting what you're trying to make. That's the point. Okay. Orochi. Oh man. This is an interesting one, man. This is an interesting one. Do you forgive Orochi? This man has done a lot of heinous stuff. A lot of heinous stuff. Woo-wee. But one thing I will say, opposed to Hody Jones, he has a reason. He has a reason for feeling the way he feels. Kind of. Although his reasoning is flawed, he has somewhat of a reason. It's on a false premise because the throne was never going to be, was it his grandfather's? I think that's how it was supposed to be. I believe it was a grandfather's. The throne was never supposed to be theirs. Because if Sukiyaki was never born, then okay, that would have been given to Korazumi, right? But his grandfather kind of effed up and really messed everything up from there. You know, yes, he dealt with persecution as well, right? But it's like he actually has a reason. I guess I'm kind of sitting there thinking like, I don't even like make this connection because I think a lot of you guys are going to hate me for this connection. And I don't even know if you guys are going to track with this connection either. But would you guys be mad at Robin if she became evil? Answer me that. Because that's where I'm going to kind of go. I'm not defending Orochi. I just want to know this isn't even, this is kind of connected, but it's not. If Nico Robin went through her childhood, then again in Elbaf, remember we had a whole chapter just doubling down, showing us, yeah, it was bad, but let me show you how much worse it was for this little girl. If she flipped and was like, you know what? I'm not with that goodness stuff, right? I do want to live, but I'm out here breaking necks, right? We got to hunt this girl down because she really earns her bounty this time in an alternate multiverse. Are we going to be mad at Robin for what happened in her backstory if she turns out to be evil and is out here really just on that timing? Kind of like how we found out that she was an assassin in Baroque Works and she's out here working with Crocodile alongside him doing evil stuff. You find about her backstory. Are you really gonna be like, well, Robin, you know, that's not right? If she's out here hunting Marines or like being just evil, and would she be vindicated in your eyes? I'm so curious before I go on to the Orochi stuff. 3D said, hey, I said Orochi over Caesar. I can't defend the guy that much. Fair. It's about the level of cruelty with Orochi. He went through some stuff. I'm not gonna lie, he did go through stuff. Man was getting harassed. Man got tormented. Look, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that justifies anything he did. But man, that's all I'm trying to say. All right, let's see. Anybody dare to defend Orochi on this needs to drop their address. Yo, hey man. Well, good thing I'm not defending. You should substitute Aki Inu with Hody Jones on this list. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. Because I don't know. Aki Inu, let's see. Zah says, nope. She should have been evil. Not doing the dumb song. Okay. Let's see. An entire nation wants your bloodline dead. Right. Come on, man. He said if she turned dark, no, I won't judge. But if she was intentionally taking out her pain on the innocent, then no. It's the moral compass that serves the real difference. Okay. I said, why is this guy? Bro, you are having too much fun. Flair 1614 says, bruh, I just effing watched episode 483. Crap. Hold on. I gotta go full screen for you, bro. Because we all know what 483 is here. I want to talk to you. This is me to you, Flair. I'm sorry. Guys, if you don't remember what 483 was, let me just take you a walk down memory lane. Yep. See, Dizzy already knows. Dizzy already knows. She already dropped condolences in the chat. 483 was a special episode. And this is why I got to go full screen for my man Flair here. Because Flair, I'm sorry. I want to be the first to tell you I'm sorry that you had to experience that level of trauma. But One Piece brings that to you. And I just want to say, I want to give you some positive words, okay? I wish that I could tell you that it gets better. I wish I could tell you it gets better, okay? But it doesn't. It doesn't get easier. And on top of that, if you think it's the saddest moment you're going to experience, it's not. But man, I'm glad that you made it this far. And all jokes aside, I'm glad that you're a One Piece fan. Enjoy the journey. It's going to be a fun ride. And yeah, we're here to support you along the way, man. Catch up, get all the way up to the newest episode, and then jump into the manga. You're going to enjoy it. That's all I can say. That's all I can say, man. But shout out to you for getting that far in One Piece. It's been a ride, I'm sure. And with that, let me turn the music back on and we can get the vibes back in here. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, man. I know how it feels. I remember when I got there too. Let's see. Dizzy says, only thing we saw Akainu do is Donut Ace. Yeah, he did it with anger and hostility, but other than that, he hasn't done anything near the level of anyone else on this list. Oh, Dizzy, you're forgetting something. Oh, he did something much worse. He did something much worse. So trust me, we're going to talk about that. It actually happened before that scene, but we're going to talk about that. And Dizzy says condolences. Just Google the title. Oof. Yeah. Yeah. Goat. Oh, sheep. Is that a sheep or a goat? I don't know. Donuts. He says, thank you, bro. It's my first anime. I'm not a crier, but there were tears. Hey, man, get ready for the ride. That's all I can say. Get ready for the ride. As he said, welcome, dude. Enjoy. Facts. You put the Krispy Kreme donuts in. Yep. So, okay. Either way, but my whole point with Robin is, wherever you stand, in my opinion, wherever you stand with, if you're going to validate what Robin would do if she was to be evil, that's where you would feel about Orochi. That's where you would feel about Orochi. I'm just going to leave it on that. And we can keep it pushing. If you would hold her accountable, then there you go. That's how you feel about Orochi. If you wouldn't, then that's how you feel about Orochi. And we're going to leave it at that. He's done some heinous stuff, though. Make no mistake. The Yasui scene, I just rewatched that in the anime. Brother, watching Otoko, which he had to go through, it does make me more upset with Usopp. And you guys know why. But I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to leave that alone. And we're going to keep it pushing. Okay. Doflamingo, the opposite of Charlos. Here's the problem with Doflamingo. And here's the problem with, I don't know if I could really forgive him. Because different from Charlos, Doflamingo actually saw that there was a different way to life. And he saw it as a young boy. Remember, he was brought down to the regular world at the age of 8. That's the difference. Charlos, when we meet him, he's mid-20s. So he's went through his young years. He's went through his teenage years. He's in his 20s. He's always gotten what he's wanted. You can't really change. He doesn't know. He's still doing bad, but at least he doesn't know any better. Kind of like, again, Hody Jones, he's raised in evil. He's raised as a young kid. Yo, hate. We hate humans. They hate us. Ba. Generations go by. We don't even understand why we hate them anymore because we have no contact with them anymore because we're segregated from them. All I know is I'm just supposed to hate them, so I hate them. No reason. I didn't do anything to me. I just hate them. Doflamingo wasn't really there. He actually got down to the human world. Homing tried to show him better. Corazon latched on to the teaching. Doflamingo did not. And he went back, killed his father in cold blood. Shouldn't have done that. Then, of course, we've seen his whole syndicate on Dressrosa. It's like, bro, you got people enslaved, and they're not even enslaved to where their families know where they are. They're enslaved to where their families forget they exist, but the people there know that they still exist. It's so crazy that Doflamingo doesn't even remember the people that is enslaved under him. He just thinks they're toys. He doesn't have memory of them either. You know, that's a rough time, man. I'm not going to hold you. This man can't be on the list of getting forgiven. The people in the chat that are saying they forgive Dovey, I'm not going to lie. That's crazy. And y'all might have to run me my fade, bro. You see how Trip feels about people that are forgiving Orochi on this list? If you're forgiving Doflamingo on this list, bro, you owe me a fade. You owe me a fade, and you owe me a really goddamn good explanation. Okay? But first and foremost, you owe me a fade. Because, bro, this man might legit be the worst on this list. He might be the worst on this list. We're hearing about right now in Elbaf, what did they say about Princess Shuri? What was the word? Chat, y'all know the word. What was the word that they used against Princess Shuri? What was it? Fratricide? I can't remember the freaking word. Of course, killing fathers. Some word I've literally never seen in my life. I know you guys are going to drop in the chat here in a minute. But anyway, he did it alongside subjugating in slavery. Patris, see, this is why Dizzy my dog, man. Dizzy my freaking dog. Patricide. Yeah. He did it too. Man, it's thank you, Trip. Patricide. He did it as well. You know, again, he did have to watch his mother die at the hands of a decision that Homing made, but still, bro, you went way too far. Went way too far. Okay, Aki Inu. Now, Dizzy, I hear what you said about Aki Inu. And in other cases, I actually defend this because I think when you join the Marines, you understand what you're getting into. But the worst thing that we saw Aki Inu do was not kill Ace. No. It was not kill Ace because Ace knew what he was getting into when he became a pirate, for one. Two, he was there to be killed. So he already said he accepted his fate. And also, Ace literally turned back. And it's literally Ace's fault, if we're going to be honest. It's his fault. He's the one that got in front of Luffy anyway, if we're going to be completely honest. I see your comment, 3D. That's pretty bad too. But that wasn't even the worst thing. No. Guys, the worst thing that Aki Inu did was murk a soldier that fled. It was this soldier was fleeing. He's like, bro, I can't take this anymore. I'm going AWOL. F all this gunfire. I ain't sign up for this. Little did he know he did sign up for this. But he said, F all this. I ain't sign up for none of this, bro. I'm out of here. Y'all remember how Aki Inu did him, right? Bro put a hole in him. He put a hole in him. The Ace wasn't even the first donut. It was that unnamed Marine. He put a hole in that man. So it's like, yo, you've got crimes against your own people, mind you, right? You think that's the first Marine he killed? Because we saw at the beginning of One Piece, we've got full metal, or not full body. God dang, Helmeppo's pops, right? We see Accent Morgan. There we go. Freak. A long time ago. We see Accent Morgan. He's got Marines under his thumb too. I'm sure he's got a couple of bodies of Marines under his thumb. But bro, he not even in power like Akainu is. We're talking about a Navy admiral. You think that's the first admiral bros off? Or that's the first Marine bros off? No way. That's just the first we saw. Then doubles back and gets the bodies that he got there. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man. She said, you're right. Keep it up there. For sure. Trench Code Moth. I'm not going to say Trip because apparently it's not Trip. He said, scratch all that. Free my nig Dofi. I don't know about that one, bro. You might be on your own there, homie. He said, stop him. Yeah, Trench Coat Moth. You're going to have to run me my fade, bro. That's all I'm saying. You have to run me my fade. Dictatorship ship. Oh, got it. Yes, for sure. For a moment, I thought Akainu was leading the Hunt Rogers' son killing spree. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm glad you said that. Did we forget who made the call in Ohada? Did we forget that? We didn't forget that. I ain't forget that. Did y'all forget who made the call in Ohara to just eradicate everything? We ain't all forget that, right? Come on. Right, thank God we had Kuz on there to say, nah, it ain't really gonna go that way, bro. It ain't really gonna go that way. Come on, bro. Akainu, I totally forgot about that. Bro's got a whole island under his belt of bodies. Nah. Nah, bro. I'm not letting that slide. No. And then we got freaking Spandam, bro. We got Spandam Spandex. Besides, he's done some stuff, but it's not as bad as the people on this list. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this man's done a lot of stuff, but he's just annoying. He's just more annoying than anything. He's not as bad as the rest of these people on this list. Granted, he did have the issues with Tom. That was crazy. He couldn't let the Tom thing slide. So it's like, are we really letting that go? No. But is it the worst on this list? No, it's not. But if we're counting the amount of bodies that people have under their belt, right? I don't know, right? I don't know. He don't got nearly as many bodies as the rest of this list, man. I'm gonna be honest. BK said, did he slap Robin? Yeah, nah, F that. No forgiveness. I mean, okay, but you're gonna forgive Akainu for murking the whole village of Robin? Wait, hold on. ABK, I gotta scroll up. Who did you say you forgive? Let me scroll up because I think you dropped it. Let's see if I can find your comment. Because now I'm actually very curious. Oh, you said you're forgiving Blackbeard. I'll get back to that. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Time out, bro. Wait a minute. What about the snake princess that would teach, bro? We just gonna act like bro ain't have her in the palm of his hand? Wait, hold on, bro. This man's done a lot of bad. A lot of bad. Thatch, the Whitebeard Pirates, right? Unnecessarily. Ace. Again, he's a pirate, so I'm not going to follow him all the way. But Spandam as well was just doing his job. If we're going to say that about Aki Inu, Spandam was doing his job too. You know, we're really that upset with him. If you're going to be upset with anybody in that arc, maybe be more upset with Lucci. That's just my opinion. Maybe be a little bit more upset with Lucci. Because, yes, he was doing his job too. But like, bro, you really out here double-crossing Iceberg, man. That one hurt me. Granted, he's like, this Span is responsible for Tom's death. So it's like, I don't know. But let me know, now that we went through the list, let me know who you guys are saying. Give me your top two, okay? ABK says Blackbeard and Aki Inu, but Aki Inu is questionable. Okay, again, if you're mad at Spandam for slapping Robin, you should be mad at Aki Inu for killing Clover, for being responsible for the death, for being responsible of Nico Olvia, for being responsible for the whole island burning. And really, he was actually trying to kill Robin in that too. If you take out Kuzan, Robin's gone. So it's like, come on, bro. You gotta drop him off there. You can't really be mad at Spandam and be okay with Aki Inu. Let's see. 3D says Blackbeard is being a true pirate. That's true. But in that same light, Charlos is being a true Celestial. You know? Because I could make that argument with Spandam. Not Spandam. With Charlos. Charlos is just being a real Celestial dragon. That's his job, and that's the expectation of Celestial dragons. Are we really going to get mad at Charlos for doing what he's expected to do? You know, like, I don't know. That same argument tracks to Charlos. Y'all might not like that, but changed my mind. I'm forgiving See? I'm just saying. Charlos is like mad questionable, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see. I laughed at both moments. Oh God. Okay. Foolie says Blackbeard and the Clown. Okay. Blackbeard and Orochi. Okay. Let's see. Slick says Aki Inu and Dofi. Okay. Those are the two worst on this list, by the way, Slick. So I'm kind of concerned now. You got me heavily concerned. Those are probably two of the worst choices. You're forgiving them. That's scary, bro. I'm always mad at slave owners. Yeah, so you should be mad at Dofi for sure, which is why I'm kind of scared that Slick said Dofi. They're all different. Gross. I'm not forgiving no one. I'm going to be a captain of the Petty Pirates. I love it. Saturn is the worst. Okay. Rhea, if you play an advocate, Dofi came for his land. Them people was trespassing. Yo, you got it, bro. You got it. But see, here's the thing, though. I would actually not even be mad with your argument if he didn't force the king to kill his own people alongside with enslaving the freaking city for years. I would hear your argument, but just looking at it surface level, that is crazy, Trip. Okay. You got it, bro. You got it, man. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it. Okay. Dofi is crazy. Yes, he is. Saturn is the worst. I was talking about Charlos. Hold on, let me go. Oh, I'm always mad at slave owners. Yeah, but I hear you, man. I hear you. But it's like, look, man, I don't forgive these people, right? Okay, how do I say this? This is gonna be murky waters. When you're born into an ideology that you're indoctrinated to believe is right, how do you, if you're not offered the alternative ever in your life, how can you be fully upset with the people that are locked into the ideology if they don't know any better? So I'm saying, like, people that were born into racism by racist parents and racist people around them, they don't know any better. It's like, okay, this is the order of life. This is how it's supposed to be. They don't know any better. And Charlos is in his 20s. Dofi had that lesson taught to him when he was 8, you know? So he saw, like, okay, they don't like what we're doing to them. He still chose to do it. That's my problem. Trip, you're funny, bro. He said Trip's tripping. Facts. Dofi loyal to the crew more than the rest. Not really. I mean, he loves them, sure, but we have thoughts about what he's doing to Viola. So, like, and on top of that, he's killing all of Baby Five's men. You know, like, nah, not really, man. Not really, bro. He's killing all of Baby Five's lovers. So it's like, that don't really track for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that don't really track for me, man. It doesn't track for me. Let's see. Pirates be kidnapping. Okay. Nah, bro. Needed that back in blood. It'd be like that. Okay. Didn't he violate? Yes, exactly. To keep her safe, Dizzy, he a good man. Oh my goodness. This is. Don't forget, but yes, he did. Kid Snatcher's the worst. I agree. Let's see. Not my type of babysitter. Facts. He's right. Bonnie did choose to be a pirate. True. Let's see. You keep sticking your neck out for Charlos. I don't know why. They hit your cash out. Hey, man, all I'm going to say is that Celestial Dragon money, that check cleared, bro. I'm not going to hold you. That check cleared, and I might just have to look the other way. Look, Marijwa pay good, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Marijwa pay good. 3D said, don't defend racism. Oh, I'm not defending the act of racism. What I'm saying is, when you're born into an ideology, you can take racism out of it. You could put religion, you could put whatever. Let's say you're born into a Muslim country, right? And all you know is not the idolatry. Wow. You're indoctrinated in this belief. Not saying the belief is right or wrong. I'm just saying this is all you know. This is all you know about life. God, you're not questioning anything because your perspectives haven't had the chance to be challenged. So I can't fault someone whose ideology is this, that's never seen an opposing ideology. You know, that's kind of where I'm going. I'm not saying the act that they're doing is good. No, I'm just saying this is getting murky. If you got me, you got me. If you don't, you don't. And I don't think that's something that people will ever agree on with me or maybe even understand. So I'm gonna stop it there. This is about to get murky. Viola is one of the I always say this word wrong. Y'all not paying attention to this. Okay, bro. Holy. Okay. Check clear from the Holy Land is crazy. Hey, man, look, man. It's getting crazy here tonight, bro. not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Just saying, Marie-Joie, you know, Marie-Joie put in the catering order for the. Oh, Dizzy, you're funny. You're funny, Dizzy. I'll give you that. You are funny. They did. You know what? I got a restaurant, and they said, "Look, we got an event this year, man. I'm not gonna give you the details, but a lot of important people are gonna be there. Okay, a lot of important people are gonna be there. You know, a lot of people in the Marines, a lot of top brass. Okay, if you don't ask any questions, don't worry about it. Okay, we need you to put a catering order. You know, we're gonna put a catering order for your restaurant. All right." We just need you to fill, you know, about 10,000 people. That's it. Don't ask any questions. All right. We'll pay you $100 a person. I just need you to feed 10,000 people. Don't ask what it's for. You know, it's going to be at a place called God Valley. Don't worry about the rest. All right. Just know it's this year. We do it every 3 years. Don't worry about don't worry about it. All right. Just know that the check going clear. That is what they told me, Dizzy. So told me don't worry about it, man. A lot of important people, you know, some guy named Emu or something, you know, gonna be there. Some like, oh, the hero of the Navy's supposed to be there too. I think that's what they told me. He gonna be there. You know, and some guy named Kobe supposed to pull up or something. I don't know. They told me Kobe. I thought Kobe Bryant. I was like, nah. So I, you know, hey, we gonna see, bro. I'm just saying, when the check clears, the check goddamn clears. You feel me? You feel me? Gonna be mad. All right, we're done. I'm not Dizzy. That's enough. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. That's enough. That is. I'm not doing the dark jokes tonight. Okay, it's too much, Dizzy. It's too much. It's too much. Even Sengoku can't be saved at this point. Look, man, we're not talking about Fraud Goku around here, man. Not even Fraud Goku could be saved. Muddy Water be the best. I mean, it's muddy tonight. Okay, so this is the plan. Oh, first off, let me give you my 2 people I'm forgetting. Not gonna hate it, but you know what? It is what it is. Gastino, you coming up, bro. Gastino. Actually, no, I gotta change it. I can't be Gastino. Freak. Spandam, you're coming up. All right. And I'm gonna say, ooh. God dang it. Spandam, I'm gonna say you. Man, who's next? I'm not gonna lie, it's between Charlos, it's between Gastino, and it's between god dang freaking Orochi, man. Freak. Not gonna lie, man, that's tough. I'm gonna say Gastino. I'm sorry, Tangerine Queen. I know you don't forget, bro, but hey, he's done a lot of good for us in the later arcs. He's helped us. Without him, we not making it to Green Bit. Without him, we not making it out of Whole Cake. Like, look, there's a lot of stuff that Gastino done did. All right, Spandam, Gastino, they're up. We can move on, guys. It's a break week tonight. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I was gonna play like a Jeopardy type of game. I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm going to do a game that we've done in the past, and I think it would be fun because I think we're gonna have a few more people today. So I think it'll be interesting. So I'm gonna drop the link here in public, and everyone will get the chance to play with us. So guys, crap. There's the link. Yes, it is. Yes, that's the right link. Okay. Yes, you're welcome to join in on the game tonight. You're welcome to join in. Everyone's free to join in because I think it'll be interesting to have more people. Just know you are going to have to debate. Do your best to debate. Okay. But it's gonna be fun. It was really fun last time we did this. So I'm gonna get this set up over here while I do that. And yeah, we about to rock out. Mr. Za in the bill. Then
what is up? Hold up. Let me get ready. For the game.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be good.
Shazam in Brazil. Man.
Trench coat Moff. There's an echo. Hold on, I'm about to meet you. There you go. There's an echo, Mr. Trench coat Moff. I'll mute you just for the moment.
You did really good with the forgiving of people. I'd have forgave Caesar Clown. Akainu, definitely. Akainu didn't do nothing wrong. He just did his job.
Yeah, but
he just
again,
stopped thoroughly.
Again, my problem is when we start talking about Ohada, I can't really let you slide with Ohada, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He should have did that. He should have did that multiple times, bro. Like he said, if you gonna do your job, do it thoroughly. So I have no problem with it, bro. Like, yo, he's just one of those people who he's like, yo, we not leaving no checkbox unchecked. I'm like, hey, bro.
Just think about it like this, right? My bad. Think about it like this, right? What if there was a op on the ship?
Nika, my boy.
That's all I'm saying. Because he was just trying to do his job. It wasn't like this is like he's getting his rocks off or something. That's not what's going on. He's just like, you know what? I received orders and I gotta follow them over. You feel me? That's the only thing I can say for him, because I know some people that would have, like Summers would have did that with a smile. Like, oh, you killing more people? Yeah, that's the wave. Summers would have did that. I don't think Sakazuki is carrying Summers. That's all I say.
He's not. I don't think he is.
Let's see. 8. Hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Okay. Boom. Hold on. Let me.
Damn, there's a lot of people in here.
I see it today.
Yeah, it's about to be a good game night. It's gonna be how we did. I know we talked about what we're gonna do with the game night tonight. I was gonna do like a different type of game I was building. But I'm gonna do what we did before, the one that I already have built. And I think it would be more fun since I have more people, because last time we did it, we didn't have enough people to really get the full experience. So I'll explain the game to everyone who doesn't know here in a minute. But while I get it set up, who would y'all? Can y'all just go through and tell me who you would forgive on that list? If you haven't already, he's already told me, because I need like 5 minutes to get this set up. Whoever wants to go for that.
Blackberry did nothing wrong.
Thank you, Fooly. Fooly, yo. Fooly been on the same wavelength, bro. We've been on the same wavelength. Nigga came and defended Akainu. Fooly came and defended Blackbeard. Listen.
Blackbeard did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He just was a pirate. I agree.
Yeah. You got into those seas, you know what you're dealing with. Kind of crazy. You jump off the porch, you know what you're dealing with when you jump off the porch. You cannot jump off the porch. You can always stay in your home island.
Let me ask you this, just for consistency. Okay. Let's say my theory actually comes true, which my theory is a certain guy with a long nose is going to betray the Straw Hat crew by the end of the series. Would you hold that same sentiment for Usopp? Would you say he did nothing wrong?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Only reason why, what
if he kills one of our Nakama?
Whoa.
No, wait.
No, but I'm saying because remember he left and he killed Thatch.
This is so contextually not the same thing.
It's not.
Just give me the broad answer. Before we go, just give me the broad answer. Then you could dive into the depths. If he betrays our crew after everything we've seen and been through, because remember, Blackbeard sailed for 20 years. It was like, yep, I got the fruit. F you, Thatch, and I'm leaving. F all y'all. I'm out of here. If we find out Usopp had an ulterior plan, kills a Nakama and dips to go do whatever he wants to do, and you can be like, hey man, you should have known it's a pirate life for me. Is that what we're saying?
Blackbeard and Ace.
No, it's different because we don't know said scenario Usopp would be going through to do such betrayal. We got to know that before we could do any judging here. That matters a lot.
Okay, so that's my answer. So there is a scenario where you're like, it doesn't matter. The scenario exists.
Because unfortunately, it's not that it doesn't exist. I still stand with Fooly and Zondas That's pirate stuff. You feel me? Like, look at how Captain John died. He died. His crew killed him. He was the captain, and his crew killed him. And it's because he was holding out on the treasure. Not every crew is built the same. Not every crew is built off family and ethics, and not every crew member wants to be loved. Some people just want the treasure. You feel me? So
You right.
it's still very piratey in the regards of what happened with Blackbeard. And then Sakazuki was really just doing his job. That's all I'm saying. So those are my two people. But hey, that's just it. I don't know. I feel like we can't put Usopp in that bracket until we are in a, like, if you're gonna say Usopp betrays Luffy for the Mary and go back to that situation, there's contextual ways to make that valid, unfortunately. But it's pirates, bro. That's what they do.
All right.
Okay, fair enough. Was that your answer, Huli? Is that where you were going?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely think you need more detail into to get full depth of like what it means in like, because like it has two different scenarios, legit, like Anika said, because we're even getting more depth of like who Blackbeard is to understand what his train of thought was, with like him going after a statue or not.
There we go.
Somebody
You
got
have an echo trip. All right, you keep going. No, Fully, you're good.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just to like we're getting, as we go along the story, we're getting more depth and more context to like his train of thought, like his actual machinations of like why he does the certain things that he does and whatnot. And
Okay.
yeah, as I'm like, it's a little different now. This, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave it there because like Usopp betraying the crew is a crazy thing that you've been on for a minute. And if he does betray the crew and whatnot, Nakama, if he isn't a great pirate warrior at the end of it, it was for nothing. Now, if he became a great pirate warrior at the end of it, he betrayed the crew and whatnot. Shit, man, he achieved his golden dream.
Okay. Hey, man, look. At least you're consistent, man. That's it. That's all I was asking. Okay.
I don't see the consistencies, but hey, that's an argument there.
Hey, look, I don't agree with it. I think if he kills Anakuma, actually, hold on, Dizzy, you were gonna say something for that. What were you gonna say about that?
I mean, all bets are off if he kills Nakama. It's a pirate life, so yes, pirates kill pirates. But pirates don't always necessarily kill crewmates. So I think that's the difference in the two.
I think another thing y'all need to start really considering is that there is a certain code amongst pirates. So even though all things are a go, there are certain ships that hold certain rules. On Roxas shit, that shit was A-okay. Everybody, I could fight. You accidentally kill this nigga, oh well, you know. But on Whitebeard shit, that was like the one rule. Like y'all can't be beefed up with each other like that. So you know, and bro broke the rule on that shit that he disregarded a sacred vow, you feel me, for his own personal endeavors. So, you know,
It couldn't have been that sacred. It couldn't have been that sacred because Whitebeard.
No, it was sacred, just not the bro. It was
Whitebeard was
sacred,
like,
just
look,
not
leave
the
him alone. He killed that. Let him rock, bro. Let game
Hey,
rock.
wait,
Word?
listen.
That's what we
Nah,
doing.
listen. Listen. I'm gonna tell you,
It's real
it's a problem when you don't understand the full scope of that conversation between Roger and Whitebeard. And then like, cause you don't know if he told Whitebeard in that moment, like, yeah, like Zebek was blah blah blah, and he's a D, and the D's blah blah. This is what it mean. And Whitebeard and took in that information. I'm like, oh, okay, so that means he a D and Ace a D, you know. And I think Whitebeard probably just like, as much as he would have wanted to intervene, understood like fate took that out of his hands. You know what I mean? So that's just my take on it. But free my dog. Y'all left him down there. Free my
Nah, bro.
dog, man.
You got that, bro. Okay, so
Hey,
this is
we're gonna heavily demon, man. Bro ain't do nothing wrong, man. Bro came for his shit, man.
he's good right where he is, bro.
Bro came back for his shit, man.
So this is what we're doing tonight. We played this before. You guys remember we played the Hear Me Out game where we were going back and forth, like debating. Obviously, you were debating me bands, and you know, I got a bunch of W's on you. I know you remember that.
Extreme death fights. The extreme death fights. when I had the worst scene compared to you all the time. That's tough.
Hey man, I'm gonna do that again tonight. For you guys that have never played it or weren't here, I know Dizzy, you didn't even know about us at that time when we played it last. This is the point of the game, okay? So I have actually I'll pull it up so you can see it. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 minute. I'll share my whole window. No, not that one. Hold on. And this over here, screen 2. Right? Yes. Okay. I know it's very small, but I have these 4 spin wheels, right? So this is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna break you guys into 2 teams. Okay. Each round, you guys are gonna go against each other. Now, on these spin wheels, the first main spin wheel that I have is broken into 4 different categories. It's broken into moments, arcs, best villains, and characters' best moments. Now, when I say characters' best moments, if it lands on that, the wheel that you would get would be, I'll pull up a second wheel, which would be a list of all the characters right here. You would get a character, the other person would get a character, and you guys would try to argue out what the best moment that character has versus the other character that the other person has. So let's say I got freaking Doflamingo and the other person got Momonosuke. That would be a hard argument, but maybe not, because you could say Momonosuke's best moment was when he freaking in front of Kaido was like, "Yo, I'm freaking Kozuki Momonosuke," and you could say Dofi's best moment was offing homing. I wouldn't say that, but maybe that's how you feel. But you would make a case for that, and it would go back and forth for about a minute each. For the first round, you go 1 minute, other person will go a minute, and then we would come back and give you guys another minute to kind of debate each other's points. Whoever we all think gets the point for that round would win it. It's not very long. You could talk, you can spend your minute saying why the other person's moment or person or character is not better than yours. You can go however you want. But that's how we go. There's also,
to be fair, I just have to say this real quick. I probably won't be in here long. I got 10 minutes, so I just want to show up and show love.
That's fine. You're good. You're good. That's the character's best moments one. I have one that's literally just moments, and it would be the same concept. You would get a moment in One Piece versus another moment in One Piece. You debate it out. You'd have to be, you have to defend your thing. And then best villains, you'd have to debate out like which villain was better for whatever you want to argue, however you want to argue that. Trips, since you don't have much time, do you want to be in the first round or not?
Actually, no, I'll skip it. If just like that video I sent you, like you fuck around and play that later, later if y'all even got the time. Like that'd be my only participation.
I got you.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I need.
So that would leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's these 6 people then. So I'll just make it simple and Banza Slick, and then Dizzy, Nika, and Fully. That's how we can go. And then the first 2 would be Dizzy, Bands, Nika, Za, Fully, Slick. That's how it would go against each other. I think that'd be good. It's a good matchup. Okay. So we got all that out the way. We can move on and actually get this stuff going, which it got really interesting. Sheila said, "Are you going to time them?" Yes, I have the countdown timer. Okay, I have an ad first. There we go.
Sheila, stop adding stuff. God damn it.
Nice, man. I actually have a timer this time.
Stuff, please.
Because the last time I didn't have a timer, and yeah, it wasn't. It was chaotic. I got way too much time, so I wanted to be more condensed and concise this time. So either way, all right, guys. Does everyone understand the concept? I hope it's not too. It'll make more sense as we go on. I know you guys already played it. Dizzy Slick, this is y'all's first time seeing this, so you got it, Slick. Good.
Got you.
Cool. All right. We have not bands. Yeah, it's Bands and Dizzy. You guys are up first. Ladies first. So I'll pick your I'll pick the category so we can see what both of y'all have first.
Okay, if you could say them out loud, because I am blind.
Yeah, for sure. I have one for best villains. Here, let me remove that. Actually, I don't want to use the best villains one. I'm gonna use the other three because I have to make another spinner for that. I don't want to make another spinner for that.
Arcs.
Yes. So you guys are gonna have arcs as your category.
Okay.
Oh, they about to give me the worst one.
All right. So ladies first. Ladies
already can
first.
tell.
I'm gonna mute everybody else so I can make sure that they're.
So do I tell you when to spin or I tell you when to stop?
No, it stops on its own. It stops on its
Oh,
own.
okay.
Yeah. I just click it, it goes, and whatever it picks is what it picks. My
Cool.
hands are up. I have no control over what happens. Ladies first, and you got Amazon Lily. Very
Yeah, okay.
interesting. Very
Okay.
interesting. Okay. I will remove that. Bands. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it.
Oh my god, I knew it. I literally called it. Wait.
You
Quick
guys
question.
know.
Quick
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Wait,
For
what'd you get?
when- I got Zoe.
No.
For when she argues, are we counting like when they come back from Marineford and Luffy goes on a rampage?
That's where it starts, right?
Well, we're counting when the arc of Amazon Lily started and ended, because that would be post Marineford if we're going back to Amazon Lily. We're
Okay, no,
just
that's what I was
talking
just
about
asking.
the Amazon Lily arc.
Okay, so the moment Luffy's naked in
Yes.
front of everybody,
Yes,
It's
up
starting with the
to-
mushroom. Okay, all right.
Yes,
All right.
up to him leaving for Impel Down. Yes, that's it.
okay.
All right. So those are your two moments. And let me see. I already got that.
Okay.
Okay. And we'll go ladies first. Dizzy, like I said, you can go first. You can say whatever you want for the first
Okay.
one, uninterrupted. He'll go after you. He'll give his piece, and then you both will get an additional minute to go back and forth, or 2 minutes to go back and forth, and then we'll end it there. And I actually have a timer this time. Wait, is that a minute or no? There's a minute.
Okay.
All right. Is that an hour? Oh crap, that's an hour. No.
Don't give me-
Oh no. Boom.
That's
There
a
you go.
minute. That's a minute.
There you
bro.
go.
Okay.
There you go.
I can go?
All you.
Okay. It introduces us to the warrior pirates of the Amazon. I'm just gonna shoot shit out. We get to learn that Boa's great. I'm so not good at this shit. So we learn that Boa is good with Luffy as far as how she has her feelings. We get the introduction of the backstory of Amazon Lily as far as the introduction where they meet Fisher Tiger. We see Luffy interact without his crew all alone. I feel like for the first time. We learn. Oh shit. Mm.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
Not my 10 seconds, huh?
Oh,
Go
1 second.
Amazon Lily. Women rule. All I got. Crashing
Okay.
out. That's all I got.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You do get it. Fair enough. She gets it. You do get a 10 extra seconds. You get an extra 10 seconds because I was talking while I started the timer. So there you go. You get an extra 10 seconds. I'm still talking. So there you go. Your 10 seconds starts now.
Because it is a great arc and it leads us into the post time skip where everything starts to get chaotic. So it's the end. It's a perfect end to the pre-time skip for me.
Okay. Got it.
That was
All
hard.
right.
I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. Well, just remember, you can argue however you want. Because when I was doing it last time, I just brought up the big points that would make it a better arc over the other person's arc. That's how I win it. So, but you'll see as we keep going on. But you did good. You did fine. All right, Benz.
This is one for Ree. We get that intimate moment between Luffy and Nami. When she essentially hugs him and makes him fall, and then he instantly just knows what's wrong, leads to the setup to Whole Cake Island. We also see the loyalty between the Scabbards and Raizu when they reconnect. This also shows like the loyalty of the whole Scabbards as far as just keeping their like identity and everything hidden for the time being. We also get like a significant moment with the voice of all things between Zunisha, Luffy, and Momonosuke, which is pretty big because we can see them having communication. And then we also see the relationship with Dogstorm and everybody else, and we learn more about the oh my god, I wish I wasn't sick. Sulong forms and everything like that.
Yep. Okay, cool. All right, so you both get another minute. Now you've gotta convince me why your arc is better than the other one, because I know what happened, but why is it better than Zoe? That is what you're gonna have to do in this minute, and you have your minute now.
Okay, so Amazon Lily is better than Zoe because it. Oh God. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't feel this arc is better than Zoe. I feel like I'm lying through my teeth. I prefer Zoe to Amazon Lily. Amazon Lily wasn't even one of my favorite arcs. Like, I don't even know what to tell you.
You gotta make your case. Yeah.
Don't ever concede in your argument. Don't ever do
can't
that.
concede.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, no. It's a whole bunch of chicks with hockey and weapons.
I love it. I love
They
it.
scrapping.
Yeah.
Bo was about to just stone her family, and Luffy's like, "You care about them?" And she was like, "Nah." So we see how stone cold Boa is.
Yes.
We learn about Granny Neon a little bit. And they got snakes.
Okay.
Yo, the they got snakes part is crazy.
That's the best one to end on. They got snakes. What's up? What's up?
I love
Chicks
it.
with hockey and snakes. That's all I got.
Okay. Hey, honestly, that's enough for me. But we'll see. We'll see.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. The main thing putting Amazon Lily over all of this is we saw Luffy get fondled. You know what I'm saying? That was just
I wasn't even trying to go that route because that was
I
a
was
given.
like, bro, what the family jewels moment? You supposed to speak on the moments. Like, listen, bro, stood there. That shit was glowing. That shit was glowing. Hey, I'm sorry. Let
Boa
me
took
mute
the
up.
clothes off and he
My
said,
bad.
"Where the food at? Like, what we doing?"
You know,
Boy,
you're right.
man,
You got
True.
good,
man,
Vance.
should have been me advocating. Boy, I'll tell you, man. God damn it. Hey, I'm finna check
was a
out
good
y'all.
round.
I'm gonna check out y'all. Keep the vibe, keep the enthusiasm. Really appreciate you having me on here once again. Guys, love y'all, man. Every time. You know, I'll be in the Discord a little later at night, but I gotta go handle some goddamn business.
Hey, you
Nah.
good, bro? Do you think?
Oh.
Okay, Mr. Bands, your minute, bro.
Man, why is it better? It's easy. You get the birth of Mammoth Boys. You get Jack. You get Zunisha, which is just a upscale for Joy Boy because it's Zunisha. Voice of all things. We just get a little bit more, hints towards that. Without Zoe, we don't get the direction towards Whole Cake, and we don't get the GOAT Pedro himself. Also, shout out to Carrot. Carrot, one of the real ones. And shout out to Raizu, man. We just had us in there just begging him to do some ninjutsu. We see the stars from everybody's eyes, Law going crazy, Zoro going crazy, just lit funny moments. And yeah, that's just really it. It's just really lit.
Okay. I can dig it. I'm gonna ask the chat. Who are y'all giving the point to? I'm gonna see if the chat can help me with this. Because I'm so curious to see what they say.
I'm surprised you didn't get in your bag. You could have killed me with the whole Boa.
You know what? Amazon Lily
Luffy.
is literally one of my least favorite arcs that I ever think about. To be honest,
I know, but you could have brought up you could have killed me with the whole Boa's devil fruit doesn't work on Luffy.
The family jewels, bro. You don't get past that. Be honest.
I'm in my head like Amazon Lily. Is it because I'm a girl? I don't even like Amazon, so I'm in my head like. Ugh.
I think maybe this might be one of those arcs. Maybe because you're a girl. Maybe because I'm not gonna lie to you. Son stood there and said, "These my family jewels, man." They was lined up looking at. That was an exhibition.
I mean, you're right.
That was an exhibition.
I'm gonna say it now. There's two arcs where I'm It's Amazon Lily and Whiskey Peak.
Thriller Bark. Oh, never mind. Crap.
Yo, Reed,
Bro,
you gotta
there's
stop,
people
bro.
who like Thriller Bark.
I love throw. Don't
What's up, man?
don't go back down that trail.
Acting
Damn,
like we don't
everything's
get
working.
Kuma. Acting like we don't get Kuma
Red-handed
with Thriller
right
Bark.
Hey man, I just thought we were on the same page. This is cool.
Ryuma, Kuma, Zoro.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know, man.
See, but that's what I always
Horse.
say. That's the most important parts. That's what you're actually agreeing with me. Those are
No,
the
those are my
parts that
favorite.
matter.
Those are my favorite parts, not the most important parts. Those are my favorite parts.
Amazon Lily.
You still got Usopp and Perona. Look, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not even gonna do it.
I like that
Just in
combo
case
attack.
somebody draws that slot.
Sure,
Let me
too, that was
fall
cool.
back. Let me fall back.
Oh, the combo attack. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Okay, Nika, Za, let's get it.
Oh, it's us. Shit.
It's y'all next, man.
A
Oh,
perfect
they
counter for
said
each other.
Oh
they said
boy.
bands get the point for that one. That's what they said.
Thank you.
I'm giving Bands a point on that one.
All right, you got characters best moment.
Please give him Shanks. Please give him Shanks. Please give him Shanks.
Maybe. All right, Za, you're on the left. Oh no, now we're gonna go right first because that's how I went with Dizzy.
Yeah, so
So
Kezi
Nika,
go
you're
first.
first. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna suck.
Ooh, that's a good one for Kezi.
That's a
What does it
really
say?
good
Yes,
one.
it.
Yasop,
Deadman,
Yasop.
Deadman. No, Yasop. You call him
Yasop?
Deadman.
Mhm.
Remember? You gotta defend him.
Okay. So
And then,
Oh, yeah, let's wait.
yeah, you gotta talk about his best moments and why he's the better character, like narratively.
Oh
And-
yes.
Sanji. Okay.
All right.
He got Sanji. That's like definitively better than mine.
No,
Nah.
it's not.
No, no.
Nah,
No, it's
you gotta get in your
not. It's
Yasop
not.
bag,
No,
bro.
it's not.
What do you mean? The dude has two flashbacks.
Okay.
That you gotta get in your bag, bro.
I got no
Use-
problem. I'm just letting you
use-
know. Don't
use film red. Use film red.
Flashbacks, bro.
Use film red.
It's canonically canon.
Use film red, bro.
Hey man.
Film red don't do nothing for Yasop.
That's crazy to hear you say that of all people, because you say Film Red gives everyone something. I'm sorry.
But
Yeah.
we're arguing character. We're arguing
I know.
character.
I
He
know.
didn't do nothing for his character in Film Red. But all right, whatever. Let's go.
We will argue differently.
Let's go. I got it. It's
All
whatever.
right. Nika, you got a minute and you up.
Yasop. If we're gonna talk about Yasop, then let's start with the simple stuff, the best stuff. Who is a better sharpshooter than Yasop? First of all, the chaser. No one's stepping to Yasop for one. As somebody at power scales, when I look at Yasop, I do think he holds the ranking and the portrayal just to be who he is upon Shanks' crew. Even when Shanks is willing to back down and double down on his pirate morals, you still got somebody like Yasop Land who know, bro, you know the rumors, no soft targets. We can't be out here acting soft. So Yasop blasted him, let him know we're not here to play pirate. We're pirates for real. Same thing Kaido was saying in Wano. Yasop is somebody who's literally going to be able to have he's not just a strong sharpshooter for show. He has a rivalry with Vista, or the Flower Blade. We see that if you read Marineford, then you know the panel I'm talking about when they pull up and it's Yasop and Vista off a rip static. Boom.
It's the upscale. I like it.
Oh yeah, Vista always gets. And Marineford is a huge upscale for Vista.
Facts.
If you know, you know. All right, Za, you got it, bro.
All right, we talking about one of the pirate king's wings. We talking about Sanji, the man, the fly dresser, the most impressed on the crew. We talking about Sanji, the man who's always doing things in the shadows, but always bringing it to light. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, man. Yo, the way he helped, the way he stood up to Enel. Yo, this is the man who took on a full blast just to save Usopp. And he's one of the first people to make Usopp realize how much of an idiot he was when he told him, do what you can do, and I'll do what you can't do. He brought Usopp back to he was the one who saw Usopp and brought him back. Yo, and he's always Zoro's right hand man when Zoro needs help. He carries Zoro. No, Zoro Stan will admit this. Sanji carried that man all on Wano. Sanji for the win. Come on now.
Do you smell what Sanji's cooking?
Dang.
Mm.
His cooking eye is alright. Y'all doing too much.
Dang.
Nah, he was cooking you, bro. Just like that curry he made on that first time we seen Sanji.
Not the
Dang,
navel
bro.
curry.
Nah, Nika got a bad role. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how to spell Yasab either. That's kind of tough.
All right, man. You got a minute, bro. I need some convincing, man.
Me? You need convincing about Yasop from me? Well, if you want me to convince you about Yasop, then you yourself, Reed, should already know. If we're going to talk about morals going into characters, he may not be the best father in the world, but to teach his son freedom, he started off right on that note. He wasn't there. So his son was free from him. And he teaching him how to be free himself to the point where his son still looks up to him. Yeah, I got to give that some type of credibility. I got to give that some points. He himself knew in Film Red what needed to be done. And he knew his son just needed to calm down. As soon as his son calmed down, he was able to tap in with him and let him know, follow my lead. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think Yasop does do a good amount, but I just feel like we just need more from Yasop. If we go to the live action, they even begun spinning Yasop more of a right-hand man than they did Ben Beckman. And that got to go for something. So all I'm saying is keep your eye out for the marksman because you might get marked, man. Hey.
Ooh. Wait, did you say keep your eye out for the marksman because you might get marked, men? Yo.
All right, Nika.
But I'm not a rapper.
Nah, hey, all right, bro. Woo. All right, I'm good. I don't know if anyone peeped that, but all right.
Good.
All right, Za, you got it, bro.
All right. We talking about Sanji. We talking about the conqueror who will show his conquerors. The man who showed TBC always treats because all he had was trauma, and that man's still about to become a conqueror on Elbaf, taking out one of the big two, Brogy or Jory, whoever, who cares? But Sanji is the man who does everything. He takes care of the crew. He told Chopper, listen, you can't go out there and Usopp because don't give out reckless kindness. He told everyone on the crew. He was the one who agreed and got Nami and Chopper to listen to Zoro when he's like, we can't take Usopp back. He was the one who convinced them all. It wasn't Zoro. People forget that. Pete, it was the true vice captain, Sanji. And he's always the one who gives Luffy the wisdom that he needs. And Luffy said, I need you, my brother. I need you. I can't become Pirate King.
Hey, I just wanted to say true vice captain is crazy. But that's it. That's all I have to say.
All right, man. Chat, thoughts. Where's your thoughts? That was, woo. That's a bar, bro. I'm so curious. Right now, Team Bands has won. Team Dizzy. We'll see. Is Nika taking it, bro? We'll see. Man, that was a round. I like it. I like it, man. That was mad impressive.
You know
While they type in the chat.
And you know who got rounds? Yeah, I saw
Who got
rounds.
Ooh. Ooh. Are they Conqueror's coded though?
Sea Prism.
Listen, we don't even know. All we know is that he blow up ships with a bullet, bro. Like, I don't know. It's looking dicey, bro. It's dicey.
Okay. Sheila says Za's bringing it home. I'm giving double points to Zaza. We'll see. We'll see. Za got too far ahead round one. Wow. Okay.
Don't get me wrong. I made it sound good, but I got smoked, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that now the round is done. I ain't got nothing to stand on. I had to keep going at the gun.
Like I said,
let's talk about his guns. Talk about the guns.
Hey, what's up, Fuji? My bad. I didn't even say. I saw your comment earlier. My bad. He said Yasop got heat guided rounds.
Incendiary bullets? That's tough.
See, if there was a statement for that, I would have had you. I swear to God. I would have had you. But I ain't got no statement for that.
Man, Yasop. First member of Shanks' crew.
Hey, man. Oh, yeah, that's what Sheila said. Yeah. Earlier in the comments. I didn't get to read it because y'all were talking. He said, let's call his subject the glaze off. Hey man,
No Diddy.
no Diddy
That's
for
crazy.
that. All right,
That's a lot.
Slick and Fully the God, the real God, not a Nell. We're not talking about no Nell around here, bro. Talking about the real cool God. What is
You sure
the?
not just like a Holy Land God type shit?
No. This the real one.
I'll fuck with you.
Moments. All right. Cool. One Piece moments, man. My favorite.
Yeah.
And since you're on the band team Dizzy, you're going to get it first. Pause. Fully.
How's that a pause?
You know, I just
So
said
I
just in
did-
case.
Talk about it, Dizzy.
I
Talk
just
about it.
said just in
Well,
case.
there goes all the pauses thrown, and I don't get all.
We got a
Sometimes just let
layup.
it play, bro. Just let it play.
Let the movie play. We be pausing.
You know, I'm
You
gonna
gotta
let it
pause
play,
it. You gotta
Pause
and
pause
we'll
it. That's
see.
it. That was kind of crazy. You gotta say it.
Hey man, I don't be knowing, man. We have a winner. Bon Clay dragging Luffy through the snow. Talk about it. Let me remove that out. Slick. Let's see.
That's a great one for Fuli. I actually think Fuli got an advantage already.
Get in your bag, man. Rizo is safe.
Rizo safe.
Rizo is safe, yes.
Did we do Rizo safe last time?
Nah, I was talking about Rizo.
No, I'm talking about when we played the game last time. Did we get a Rizo safe?
Nah.
I don't think so. I don't
Nah.
remember that. Okay. All right, gentlemen. Team Dizzy, Fully, you got it first. And there's your minute, man.
All right. Bon Clay dragging. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I watch One Piece through the story of our captain Luffy. So it's just to like for this moment to not hit you. Are you really not a One Piece fan? Like seeing someone that we seen betray us, worked so hard to come back around and show us true loyalty like that. The things that Bon Clay did by dragging Luffy through the snow really showed us the levels of what it means to be Nakama. It showed us a sense of like someone wanted to do what Luffy was willing to do for Nami when he climbed up Drum Island and whatnot. It's the same levels of that. Him wanting to drag someone that was his enemy and someone who really called his like someone who really grew to Nakama. What Bon Clay did is something that really moved the story along. If Bon Clay didn't do that, we wouldn't have what we are now. Those moments make the story.
Okay. Ooh. All right.
That
All
was
right.
mad.
All right. Oh yeah. No, don't listen to him, bro. All right, Slick. You got it, bro.
The Rizo was safe was good because for one, Dogstorm and Cat Viper went through all this. You know, we don't even know Rizo. Rizo who? So, you know, that was all, you know, one part of it. But when we finally, you know, realized he was safe, they was holding it down, that was all good. So that was you know, that was the good little moment in Zoa whatever. That's all I can really think about it.
Preach, brother, preach.
Okay. You want the rest of your time or you done?
Yeah, that's the gist of it. I mean, you know, after everything we seen through, it was good to see. Hey, he was finally good.
Okay. All right. Fully. You got another minute, man. What you got, bro?
All right. Rizo being safe, right? I know that a lot of people hold on to that. Oh, they held it down for Rizo. But Rizo, what did Rizo really do? Even though he was safe, it took Big Jinbei to do something for what Rizo did. Without Big Jinbei, Rizo being safe doesn't really matter. Cool, he's safe and whatnot, but like the effects of him being safe does nothing without Big Jimmy, and I'm not even here for Jimmy. I'm done.
Okay. All right. Slick talk.
Okay, well, see, I gotta say the same thing. The Bon Clay dragging through the snow. That wasn't even Bon Clay's best moment.
Mm.
And it was mid. That's I rest my case on that one.
Bro just dropped the mic. Okay, wow. Okay, freak, dang, mid though. I mean, come on, man.
I mean, out of the Bon Clay moment.
He definitely had a better moment, but
listen, I'm gonna say this now. Fully, Jimmy had nothing to do with nothing just now. I don't know why you even brought Jimmy up. I'll fuck with you though. Slick, we can't be calling it mid for the sake of the argument, but I get what you're trying to do, and I ain't mad at it. But we can't say it's mid though. We can't do that.
hey man.
Okay, yeah, mid much. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, just a bit much.
Nah, stand on it. It was mid. It was mid. Stand on it.
What you mean, Big Jimmy? Big Jimmy
Wasn't
is
the-
the whole.
When
Wow,
they had Bon Clay at impel down type of moment, you know what I'm saying?
When you said it wasn't his strongest moment, I was like, all right, thin ice, walking on thin ice right now. And then you backed it up with it was mid. I was like, oh, that took me out. I ain't gonna lie to you, that took me out.
Nah, stand on it. It was
But
mid.
I'm cool with the line before when you said it wasn't his best moment because he does have arguable other moments. That is to me his best moment, but he does have arguably other moments. But then when you called it mid, it was like, oh man, it felt like somebody got shot in his chins, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Slick and Fully gonna throw hands. Hey man, don't do it. Don't do it. All right, who got the dub, man? Who got the dub? 3D says Slick hit him with the haymaker. Okay.
He had the
All
better.
right.
I like Clay.
Yeah, Bon Clay is dope. But
Yeah,
his
it's
best
hard to
moment
argue.
was definitely right at the end when he got the gates open, in my opinion. Just me.
I think his best moments. I think his best moments at the gate when he's calling out to Mugiwara, rooting him on the whole damn time and whatnot, and Luffy's fighting through that poison and whatnot. That really shows the depth of like what it means to be a Nakama. Like it really do put the bars down. It makes us wonder like what other like Straw Hat will go through that depth in a sense. Because we do
Luffy
know that
cried for him.
Yeah, that was a very powerful moment. That's why I said the moment where he said it wasn't his best moment. I do feel like that was an arguable point. I call it my best moment only because the best times to see friend is when you don't. It's either the moment like he had at the gate when Luffy least expected it, or when someone is not even just. It's not on the person's radar as far as like Luffy was out unconscious. He wasn't I don't know if he thought anyone was gonna take care of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he didn't have Luffy's eyes on him, and he in that moment he chose to do the thing he thought was right. So to me, it spoke louder. That's what I would say, but that's very much arguably a top. Those are top two in my opinion.
Okay. Who are y'all giving that? Right now it's Slick. That's what they're saying in the comments. I got one for Slick.
I give it to Fully only
I'm giving
because
Fully.
didn't seem like he knew how to argue the point, which was not his against him because that's a hard point to even argue against.
What do you say, Dizzy?
I'm giving it to Fully, one, because he's on my team, but two, I appreciate his argument.
What you think, Zah?
Giving it to my boy Slick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting Slick.
From Zah specifically, can I hear why you give it to Slick? Because out of all of us, I feel like you've been in the argumentative realm more than most.
I do agree with the whole Bon Clay thing, but the Riser moment, Safe is just like, yo, think about it, they got beat up for that shit. So, like, yo, like think about like everything they went through. Like, yo, they were about to clash, and it was like, yo, even though we still clashing, we still not giving up, not a thing. I was like, I gotta listen. Riser was Safe. That's one of those moments. It's like, oh, okay, it don't matter what we do. Like, we still got you. We may hate each other. We still got your back. That's great.
Yeah, the Minx was holding it down.
Okay.
Slick
Fair. You're funny, Benz. You are hilarious.
I'm just saying, you got to stay consistent. You can't fight for one side about loyalty when our side fights about loyalty probably even more. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's up next.
Don't give me an arc.
Oh,
Of course you're gonna give me an arc.
Arcs
Oh,
again. Oh gosh.
Okay.
What's going on?
it's gonna give me like Whiskey Peak. Watch.
It's on here, but that would be crazy if you end up getting it.
I don't want it.
What band you got?
I don't know yet. We'll see.
Oh, I thought it was sponges now.
It's spinning now.
Damn.
Saba OD.
What do I got?
Saba OD.
Okay.
They giving her the layups. They about to give me some crazy. They about to give me Punk Hazard.
Punk Hazard was great.
I'm about to say that's good.
Oh, thank God. Whole Cake Island. Yes.
Come on.
Hey man.
Yes.
Hey man.
No, that's good. That's good. Those are two good.
Okay.
Good
All right, I gotta think about this.
Hey man, look. Now bands tread lightly, bro. This is my favorite arc, man. So I need you to do this right. Okay.
I gotta go first. I thought it was ladies.
No,
first.
you're not gonna go for it. You're not gonna go
Yeah,
for
man.
Oh.
Give me a
Alright, cool.
disclaimer. Give me a disclaimer.
No, I didn't want to be go. I didn't want to go first.
Yeah, no. Does Sabodi reclude in the? I don't. Let me see, because I don't know if I have that on here or not.
Wait,
Does it include
Saba Ode's up to from arrival to bop off, right? So cool.
Yeah. It's just that. Yeah, I don't want to add that part in. It's just that.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And
Go?
Yeah.
Okay, Saba Odi introduces you to the darkness of slavery while still showing you the fun amusement park. You learn, Saba Odi is where we learn about Dragon being Luffy's father. This is also where we meet the supernovas, all the supernovas for the first time. Luffy punches a celestial dragon. We see where he stands on slavery. We meet the admirals. We see Kizaru. We meet Sentomaru. The team gets separated. We see the Straw Hats get annihilated for the first time and completely separated. We see Luffy break down at this moment. He realizes he's not the captain he thought he was. So this arc to me shows where the crew first learns, hey, we got more growing to do, and they don't even know where they stand.
Valid.
Pass the pizzas.
Well, yeah, you got your time is up now.
Yeah, I couldn't.
No, I mean, okay, no, it's cool.
You got round two.
This is harder than it looks. I'm not even gonna lie.
Anything
No, you're
you
good.
round one, hit round two.
Yeah, you're good. Trust me, I understand. I know it's a lot to try to pull off top. So, okay. Bands.
Okay, we get Luffy's top 5 fits. We get durability feats for Nami when they're versus Cracker. We also see Luffy versus the 100 men, and we see a durability feat. We also see him not eat anything, go fight through the starvation. We see his dedication to bringing Sanji back, telling him he can't be Pirate King without him. We also see the GOAT Katakuri. We also see advanced observation hockey. We also see a Conqueror hockey clash. We also see the simple fact that Katakuri has never been on his back. We finally see it. We also see Pudding, the whole Sanji turning over. We see Sanji reuniting with his family. We see the fact that I think it was was it Raiju? Raiju was the one that threw the food on the floor or tried to throw the food on the floor, and Sanji stopped him beforehand. We see the dedication to food. We see the oven versus Sanji. We see multiple moments. We see the plan being devised with Beiji and all of them. I could keep going.
Okay. That's your moment or your minute. All right.
Yeah.
Dizzy. No, you get another minute.
Uh-huh.
Why is Saba Odi better than Whole Cake? I'm gonna take my bias out of this, but I know there is a lot of points you get that you could take.
I feel
away
like I'm
from
about to
Whole Cake.
blend post and okay, all right, I'm ready. All right, fuck it. I'm ready.
All right, you got it.
All right, Saba Odi is also the better arc because we meet Shaki for the first time leading. So we meet a few characters, Shaki, we meet Rayleigh, we meet Centauro, we see all the pacifistas. Saba only is also so far to date the only arc that the Straw Hats have returned to, showing their difference in power, strength, and knowledge as far as being pirates. We get a battle at Sabaody. We see the pacifistas fight all the supernovas. We see Law in powers for the first time. We see Kid's power for the first time. We meet Bonnie. Did I mention he punched a celestial dragon in the face? Because that counts twice. We meet Charlo. We meet. I'm gonna say it again. Luffy punched a celestial dragon in the face. That counts 3 times.
There you go, man. There you go. All right, and Bands, you got it.
We get Jinbei to join the crew. We still have more Nami feats in this because of the fact that we see her parallel with Big Mom, especially in prison. We also see Brook feat when he does the upscale again, the Poneglyph, and also sleeping in bed with Big Mom. That's a big upscale, just being in the bed with her. And then on top of that, we see the whole process between Sanji, reverting back into being dedicated back to the Straw Hat crew, especially with the simple fact that when he was making the cake with pudding and everybody, he literally kept on reiterating that there's no way Luffy's going to lose and that this is going to be Katakuri's first ever loss, and it actually happened. We see one of the greatest moments ever in that arc where we see the mirror world and they have a mirror on the Straw Hat crew, and we see Luffy's line to the crew saying he got this, even though he's getting his ass beat. And then we also see the showmanship between Katakuri when he stabs himself with a spear just to even out the playing field. And we see a lot of the training pay off. And we see Gear 4, Snake Man.
Hey,
you right.
Hey. Okay. Chat, again, I'm going to defer to you. Who convinced you more that their arc was better? His triple threat. Luffy punches a celestial dragon. Hey man, there's facts.
Yeah, you should have. Wait, everybody went already?
Yeah, they both went.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Man,
Okay, well,
you gave Luffy Zoro's feet, and that was an accident, but I knew what you meant.
No, yeah.
you said Luffy beats he faces 100 men. I was like, nah, Zoro, it's Pete.
Yeah.
It was like was it 1,000?
It was 1,000. It was 1,000. It was 1,000.
Like
no,
that.
10,000. 10,000. 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000 of the little homie troops.
Yeah. Chess pieces. The chess pieces.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
what I meant to say.
And then Dizzy, you said we learned that Dragon is Luffy's father, but that's Water 7, 8.
Boo.
Yeah.
Stop giving me whole arcs. Like a whole arc.
That's the only thing y'all said incorrect, but it was pretty much, that was a glaze off because y'all were just it was like feet. Y'all was just going feet for feet on arcs. Which arc had more feats? But I fucked with it. That's the only thing y'all actually said wrong. But so y'all was 1 for 1. Besides that, everyone else could judge how they feel.
Because everything I was thinking was the Saba Odi return, and I'm like, no, I can't use that. Can't use that. Can't use
it. Instead of bringing up Luffy. I was cool with it when you said it counts for twice, but the third time you should have said Usopp sat on a celestial dragon. I'd have been like, all right, bet. Because he did sit on was it Charlos's dad?
He did.
Yeah, that was fire. That was fire.
Okay. I got one for Dizzy. 3D.
I mean, everyone should give their take on everyone else's.
Oh yeah, what do y'all think? Real quick. I'll give it
on Dan's. He brought up the best moments of Whole Cake.
Okay. Got it. Bands, what do you think? Or wait, you went. Don't say that.
Yeah, what you think, Fully?
Don't say it. Fully, yeah.
I love the point about Saba Odi. I love the energy, the enthusiasm. Band's points about Band's points still hit home with because I love Whole Cake. I really do love Whole Cake. But I think the point that really got me, honestly, no bias, is that we do come back to Saba Odie, and that does set something. We do get a power scale, and it does take us back. You know what I mean? It's the one place that we do like spin the block on, and there's so many places that we could have had done that at. So like, yeah, I gotta give it. Yeah,
So you give it to Dizzy.
I give it to Dizzy on that one. Yeah.
What about you, Slick?
I give it to Dizzy too, and 3 times on that punch, Celestial Dragon. One of the greatest moments in One Piece.
Okay.
And I don't like how Sanji left the crew in Whole Cake. I got a little bad taste in my mouth about that still. Like I think we let him off a little too easy with that.
Bruh, same. I'm gonna leave that alone. Conversation another day.
Well, that's why Nami said, "Don't tell this to Zoro."
Yeah,
I give it to Benz, but Benz, instead of listing out all the feats, you should have argued the feats. You know what I'm saying? That would have helped your points a lot more because it just seemed like he was trying to name more feats in the arc than what the Saba Odie was, which is what I expect from Whole Cake Island already because it's a post time skip arc.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was like, simple. Like Saba Odie, we get sad moments, but we get actual feats for the crew. Like we, become a 5th emperor for the first time. We take down Big Mom's crew. Technically, we get Jinbei. Like it's kind of just like easy explanatory stuff.
But at the same time, we get the worst Jin introduction, and we get Kizaru's introduction.
Dizzy
you talking about
Dizzy didn't bring that up like that.
Yes, I did.
Hey, yes, you did.
You did, but late in your second round. If you would have led with that point where like in the beginning you would have been like we get like right after you had said the Kizaru point, we get Kizaru. If you would have been like, we get to see Luffy compared to other captains amongst the worst generation and how they I would have been like, all right, bet, because now she's actually bringing the points out and co-listing them. Like Benz, when you had said the Jinbei point, we were like, oh, Jinbei joins the crew. You said it like that, but that's not what actually happened. What happened was Jinbei sat down in front of a Yonko and gave back the sake cup. That's a big deal. If you would have said it like that, I'd be like, all right, I ain't gonna hold you. Dizzy got to come out. Dizzy got to pop off now because the way he said the point is actually like, all right, that's a lot of weight for Jinbei to be doing something.
No pressure. No pressure.
Nah, it's no pressure. I critique debates. That's what I like to do. I like to listen. So you know what I'm saying? Critique me all y'all want for sure. You know what I mean?
I hope we remember that we only have a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
So I can't just sit there and just give a whole narrative take on everything.
And this whole arc. So I'm like trying to scan through a whole arc in my head.
How are you?
You can bring up the points and argue them narratively. You just can't spend a lot of time on them.
It's hard.
Fully in his last round, there was a lot more points he could have brought up, but because he spent so much time on the first point he brought up narratively, it became hard to like move off of the next point for the time he had left.
But you guys got to understand, if I had more than a minute, I could have went 5 minutes straight just talking about how Sanji's sister trusted Luffy immediately, and then we see the parallels between her and her mother. I could have went 5 minutes off just that. That hit home.
This is your second time doing this, right? So this is how I imagine it. By the time you get to your 4th, 5th time doing this, your arguments around then will sound way better than they do now. Because I actually like this game. Reed brought this up randomly, but this game actually prepares you for when you let's say you go to cons and stuff like that, and you choose to walk up to the podium and say something. You don't get a lot of time sometimes, and sometimes the crowd don't let you speak, or they kill your time because they're reacting so much. So that little time you have, you got to make sure to bring up that killer point and that point that's going to make them think. And if you are allowed to keep going, keep hitting them with them bangers. So you're doing the right thing when you kept bringing up the points, but you weren't narratively arguing the points, which in a minute you shouldn't do unless you know which point you're going to lead away from already. So you're not doing a bad job. So don't take anything I'm saying to heart. You know how I am when I critique stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. Dizzy ended up with 3. Banji got 2. Dizzy gets the point, and her team is on
we
one.
can't do polls on YouTube.
I can. I'll do that for this next one because I didn't have the tab up. I need to open up the tab. I'll do the poll. I know that's true.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad about the results, but it's kind of hard to make people on their own team vote for somebody. Like I'm just.
That's fair. No, that's fair. That's fair. I'll get the poll set up and I'll do it for this next round. I got you. Fair criticism. Okay.
I'm trying to be unbiased on everybody.
No. That's fair. I'm not even mad at it. All right. Nika Za, Zanika, Nikaza, Zanika's, Zanika. Moments. Okay. All right.
What does it
See
say?
what the moment. You got moments, and we're gonna see what your moment is.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, come on.
That's
Frankie
not for you,
Burns,
Za.
Blueprint.
That's for Kezi.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying
What's that say?
Frankie burning the Pluton blueprints and becomes their ally.
Okay. I didn't expect that at all. Okay.
All right.
Was Zagat?
Odin sacrifice.
Odin sacrifice.
That's a good one for you, Za.
Okay.
Okay. And as y'all go, I'll get the YouTube thing set up. All right, Nika, you got it. You got your minute.
Who, I'm going first or who?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you.
Okay. When we reflect back on what Pluton was, we're still asking questions to this day if Frankie even really got rid of the actual blueprints. Does he have them memorized? Is he going to integrate them into the ship? What did he truly see on the mural? Was he blocking something out? Was he a part of the mural? There are so many questions that are still being raised and brought up when we even talk about that moment. And even when we learn what that moment comes with, because Frankie burning the blueprints was to symbolize something, because he spent the train ride on their way to Emmy's lobby talking to Robin, telling Robin that no one is undeserving to be born. You shouldn't feel like you're unliberated in what's going on. So for me, I feel like everything going on that surrounds the blueprints was a powerful moment for Frankie to be in the crew now.
Okay. All right. Za, you got a minute, and you got it.
Odin's sacrifice was a monumental thing because it showed that this man carried 9 people while burning for how was it 72 hours, whatever, how long it was, and that man never stopped. He carried the land of Wano on his back, just like he carried his Akazaya 9. And as much as I don't like Kinemon, he gave him the drive to keep going. He gave his folks the will to keep going. And you even in those moments, you still saw Kaido respect that man. He was like, yo, I'm gonna give it to you. And then you know what? You don't see it. You saw the little dissension between Orochi and Kaido, because Kaido's like, yo, shut your ass up. I'm gonna let this man rock. Odin was a gangster. He was like, yo, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna save everybody. Everyone who's there, help Wano get free. That is the power of Odin.
Preach.
Okay. All right, Nika, you got another minute. Let's see what you got, my friend.
First of all, Zod, dang it. He did all that and still dancing. That amounted to too much not. That I don't know what we doing. Granted, I love Odin. It's my guy. But it just didn't really, it took too long for that to amount, where someone like Frankie in his situation burning the notes for Pluton, to know in the moment that I need to make the call on who to ally with, and he chose the Straw Hats, and he trusted within them so much that he got rid of the blueprints, because we don't even need them. I trust this crew for what they're here doing. For me, I just feel like the sentiment of what Tom left to be inherited and everything, Frankie just upheld that and kept it going with look at the Akazaya. Like they did all of that, and Frankie was still super effective in what he was doing. Kinemon, they got washed. They didn't do nothing. They solely depended on Luffy. They couldn't even help themselves. Frankie at least was able to make a decision and help himself and help the Straw Hats.
Whoa, okay. This is what we doing. We respect Odin. All right, you not gonna sit there and act like Frankie didn't hide his whole identity for whole years because he was afraid. And Tom called his ass out. He was afraid. It was It was Iceberg who told him, yo, I did this for it. And it was when he got captured that he realized. He was like, oh, Iceberg was doing all this shit just to save the Water 7 land? I was like, okay, cool. Meanwhile, Odin, he took the responsibility on his back. Yeah, he did for 5 years. But, I agree, he was an idiot, but he still took the consequences. Frankie kind of ran from that shit. You running around ganging up all these gang villains. Only did the same thing, but he had Wano on his back. I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you. And that motherfucker died with a smile on his face, and he wasn't even a D-Clan member. Yo, shout out to Odin, man. Yo, that man went out in flames and closed his eyes with a smile. He's like, I see a future for Wano bright. Shout out to my man Odin, man. Odin ain't. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's a cap. You was capping. You switched the narrative to suit your argument. That is a cap.
Hey,
Frankie was gonna be Cuddy's flip. Iceberg is the one that told him, no, you gotta hide your name. Like he's like, well, I'm not doing that. She's like, yo, bro, chill. You gotta do that. They're gonna hunt you down. You keep trying to switch that for your argument. That is so crazy. That is so crazy, yo. So no one's gonna say nothing about that. No one's gonna.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is real.
This is real.
What do you mean? We're not calling nothing out. He lied.
I've never been this perplexed in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
Perplexed is crazy. You've been watching the Sandbox sessions.
I never knew. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, that was funny though. I thought it would be funny to switch the narrative and start attacking your points.
hey, man. Okay. Pass the cash. The point is to argue for your make your case for whichever one you get picked for. So yes, logically, obviously, the other moment's probably better, objectively, but you're making your case. That's the point. So I get what you're
aggressive in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have to do what I just did. I took a note from Foolie. I was like, yeah, you know what? Let me just try to drag down a point.
Yeah.
I should have did that for the Yasop and Sanji thing, but Sanji, I didn't want to step on no toes round 1 to get flame round 2, so I didn't want to do that. Sanji, it's too hard to argue against Sanji with Yasop, bro. I can't really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a tough one. I don't know.
That was hard. That was actually really hard. I actually tried my best to pull off an argument.
For sure. For sure. And you're good, bro. Pass the cash. I figure you didn't know. That's why I'm letting you know. It's all good. I'm gonna let the poll run for like another minute. Fuji says you take just 1 point and dig deep into it to find its potential meaning for the future of the story. That's how you can defend your point.
If you have a very solid, strong point to argue with, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. ABK says Odin wanted to be a good shogun in the worst time possible. Fair enough. And if he never left, he wouldn't have to worry about that. But you know,
I mean, but why was it the worst time possible?
Because what's it called? He came back and Kaido and Orochi
Kaido was already there.
Yeah.
So the era of all that good shogun shit was already out the window.
Yep.
So there was pressure on him becoming the actual shogun. Which, if he would have never left, he probably most likely would have still been. He probably could have still been the shogun. But the problem, what I would have said, was he probably would have lost to Kaido because then he wouldn't have been strong enough. It took him going out to sea with Whitebeard and Roger to become that strong. He couldn't become any stronger in Wano. He was already top tier in Wano.
Yeah.
You only grow as strong as your environment allows.
All right. Nika got the point. So Team Dizzy gets 1 more point. Cool. All right. Let me go back to this. Slick and Fooly. Let's see what it is. See what it ain't. See what it is. Ain't. Let's see. Arcs. It seems it will be arcs. Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Wait, no critiques?
Oh, I mean, I think y'all did well.
I mean, next time, yeah, I'm good. I got no critiques.
Okay.
They scared too. They're scared to give you critiques. You need a fix. Sorry, let me.
I can't critique nobody. I'm stumbling over my answers.
You
Ooh.
should have got into your Frankie bag saying that he about to turn himself into Pluton. Should have did that, man. Come on.
But aren't those anti-Pluton plans not Pluton plans?
No,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they are. It was an anti-planning, like something to build, but it's still
To go
qualified.
against Pluton.
Yeah, but it's still a Pluton tiered weapon because
Yeah.
to be an anti-Pluton, you'd have to be as catastrophic, at least.
Yo, hold on. Supreme Commander Dragon came in with the iconic ...
That's
I
tough.
fuck with it.
Thank you for joining us, Dragon. Appreciate your
That's
service, man.
tough.
Legendary.
That's tough. That's top tier dragon energy, bro.
Oh God.
Son had the
Shout out to
someone-
the stern picture and the ... Yo,
That's hockey.
You ain't even
That's
gotta
Conquerors
say no
hockey.
more, bro.
That is.
That's
We should have
Conquerors
a
hockey.
hockey lightning just go over or
That means a One Piece mom is about to die somewhere.
chill.
Wow.
Where we going with this?
Oh,
Shout out to Porkus.
shout out to Porkus, man. All right, Fully, you got Syrup Village, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It's
I
cool.
got
Alright.
that one too. I got that one too last time. That's a hard place.
Yeah,
That's a hard place to
can
be
we
right there.
can we shout out to the comments after Dragon
go
put
to-
that comment?
I
They
think-
say, bro be looking east.
Hey,
Nah,
man.
his picture was looking straight, actually. You know what's crazy? If he had if his picture was looking east, that would have been crazier.
All right, so you got Syrup Village, Fully, and
That's
Slick. You
tough.
got Elbaf. And yeah, you know, do what you do with that.
What, you said Slick got Elbaf?
Yes.
That's wild.
Nah, you can make a case, man.
I'm going
look,
second. I'm going second here.
Fully actually should have experience points over.
I got it. I got some things in my bag for this, but like,
man, let me know if you need me to tap in for this one.
Right,
bro.
I-
Wait,
Nah, ain't no doing
I got some things in my bag. It's just like this might be me.
it's
Yep.
Elbaf versus what?
Elbaf versus
Syrup
Village.
Oh, that's easy. Come on, Fully, man.
Man, I have to pull
Get
some,
in your bag.
pull some things out. Pull some things out.
Fully actually got an alley oop here. He's not Zah, so I don't know what to expect here for the
We'll see. All right, that's fine. Slick, you can go first, man, and give Fully a little bit of time.
All right, man. Elbaf, haven't we all been loving it?
Mhm.
Man, it's been going down. We finally got to see Loki. He coming through with he got his power. It ain't been fully explained yet, but it's going down. We waiting for it to come back this week. We got the lore with the Harley text. So much to talk about with that. We got to see hey, you can slay a giant if you need to. Shout out to Gabon. But yeah, Elbaf been pretty good. Yeah, we seen one of the most despicable in Summers. Yeah, we might see something's going down with Brook. We don't know what's going on with that, so we at least know something going down with Brook this arc. I was hoping this would be Usopp's arc, but we'll see.
All right,
I love that.
all right, I could dig it. All right,
We got
Fully.
one crucial thing, but I can't say nothing yet. Just wanted to throw that out there, right? Just forgot one crucial thing, but it's all good.
All right, Fully, man. He was in there warming up, punching the
Slick
air.
was cooking, so what's up, man?
All right.
All right.
Third Village might be one of the most iconic arcs that you have not even realized. Third Village, when we get introduced to Usopp the fucking liar, a character that we all have on the pace of like wondering what he's gonna do. The great son of Yasopp. What Third Village did introduce us to not only like the concept of like a kind village, but like also of like a shady pirate like iconically Kuro. Like Captain Kuro and whatnot. Captain Kuro, the way he moved and whatnot, the way he introduced himself, the way he was undermining and whatnot. Kuro hit different levels in like Usopp lives, the stories that we hear from that. We're seeing the effects of his life now. Like we're seeing the effects of his life like come into story now. And I'm always gonna say the one thing that a lot of people don't like to bring up, but the best wifey is Usopp's wifey. That's the main reason why it's Usopp's wife. She gave them the going Mary.
Ooh. Wait, can I say something really quickly to Slick for some help?
Are we talking in? We talking be winning out?
No, I'm asking. I'm only asking.
Nah,
Technically,
bro.
no.
Nah.
All right.
'Cause I want to say two things too, but if Slick just got to mention one thing, and he, you know what I'm saying? We there. We right there,
bro.
But you know, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing either, man.
Sir Village.
Hey, man. All right. You got it, Mr. Slick.
Man, like I said, Elbaf. We ain't even done with Elbaf. One, I forgot to mention the greatest, Rox Diesel Beck, man. That whole little hookup, man. Like we've been waiting on that forever. We was hearing how he was so mean on these streets, but it turns out he was actually not too bad, other than Blind and Loki. That was kind of fucked up, but hey, pirates be pirating, I guess. And we got to see the little stuff we don't know what's going on with Shanks and his brother. You know, something going on with that. Waiting to see that. It might be some twin switcheroo shit going on or something. Who knows? But yeah, other than that, yeah, I think that's why it's a little bit better, than the Usopp thing. That's all I really got.
All right. Hey, man. Cool. All right, Foolie. Got me nervous, man. You got it, bro. Hey, there you go.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this. A lot of y'all don't want to accept this and whatnot, but like Third Village, the reason why Third Village is better than Elbaf, y'all like seeing kids getting abused, huh? Y'all like seeing kids getting tortured, parents crying, bleeding, and whatnot. Hey, if that's what you get your jimmies off and whatnot, that's not on Big Flutter and whatnot. That's on y'all and whatnot. Third Village, we see a person achieve his goal, save a woman, save a village, save children and whatnot. Well, right now we got a baby being thrown off a tree and thrown down to the bottom. Hey, best art, I guess, you know, child abuse is just a hot thing for the best art. I'm gonna say is going Mary, seeing Luffy tear a bounce off a ship and whatnot.
I love that.
Man, we got
yo. No way, bro. Change the picture.
Yeah,
now he's looking east. No, wait, he's looking west. He's looking west now. This is west.
Nah, bro. He's just trying to show you he changes, bro.
Oh, he always going to look east.
This is post time skip, bro. Luffy's not east no more.
Oh
he's
my
changed,
god,
bro. He's not east no more, bro. Oh god. All right. There you go, man. I just dropped the poll up. Vote on the poll. See what we got. Fuji says Saint Summers is in the files. Oh yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Facts.
Mihawk is in them too. So, hey.
Okay, I'll listen.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm gonna get this. I want to get this. It's crazy because, man, Fully, you know what I'm saying. This was a hard one, bro. Like, cause I'll rip just like Elbaf more than Third Village. Now, you made way better arguments though. I'll give you that. But I'm gonna go with Elbaf. You feel me? Slick. What I would say is
Shamrock.
Yeah, you was almost there. You was like, yo, Shanks and his brother. I was like, just say the name, bro. All you gotta do is Shamrock. And now I'd be like, oh shit, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? But nah, you brought up good points. You brought up everything that needs speculating upon at least. So you know what I mean? From the mirror, from everything. You didn't leave nothing out. So you checked off everything off the list. That's why I give you the W. But Fully, I love your tactics. That was I love your tactics.
True. Love it. I think it was good. For both people, man. That was a great debate. It made me actually want to look at Sear Village again, man.
Should.
Usopp Pirates versus the Rocks Pirates. Who you got?
Wait, what?
Usopp Pirates versus the Rocks Pirates. Who you taking?
And the long con.
You trolling?
No. If you in the I take this question seriously. In the long con of things, it depends on who's all gonna be in the roster of like the Usopp Pirates and whatnot. Because if he gives all the kids, they are the Giants and whatnot in Elbaf. Because I still have that theory that like he's going to rally them and whatnot.
You hearing me? Thank you.
Longevity wise, I don't know. It could be interesting. The Usopp Pirates could be interesting. They're still gonna be part of the fleet.
Wait, are you talking about what they could be, or when you say Usopp Pirates, you're talking about what we got introduced as the Usopp Pirates?
No, the full potential.
That's what was in my head. Like who we
the
got
full potential.
You said against Rocks Pirates, so that's why I thought you was trolling. I didn't think that was dead.
The full potential is where I'm going.
Interesting.
Full potential, Usopp Pirates, man. Like, yo, he already got. You saw since Dressrosa. We held that man up.
I'm about to say he ain't off rate yet because he got fleet. So
hey, man. Okay, let me check on the poll. 9 votes, fully 67%, 6-7. I'm not gonna drag that too much, but you got 6-7%. Yeah. All right. Cool. That would give Team Dizzy a point, and now y'all are tied.
See, I was waiting for you to say one thing about Elbaf, and I don't think you said it. Emu touched down for the first time in person, and we got Domi Reversi.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if you know what, if you would say
mention the Brook stuff though, which is involving the whole Gunko and Emu stuff.
If we're debating Arc versus Arc, we got Emu in person, like live, and for the first time we see Domi Reversi, which is a weapon we didn't even see before.
Emu technically not in person. Emu is actually through a vessel right now.
You right, Nika. You right.
That's the truth. That's really the truth. That's why look, Slick didn't say the Shamrock stuff, but he did say Shanks and his brother. When he said the whole stuff going on with Gunko and Brook, I was like, okay, that encapsulates the Emu stuff. So I
say Domi Reversi is its own entity.
Oh, the Domi Reversi part, yeah. He could have mentioned that word. Yeah, word.
I'm not gonna lie. If the whole Emu touching down thing would have been a part of it, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, well, we seen Brook carry Emu touching down. Oh, so scary.
Yeah, he would have been more direct. Especially with the Shamrock point.
Let's see if we get arcs again.
I'll give him the whole arcs.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna switch y'all. Y'all done done the arcs twice.
Right,
Anthony Punty in the chat. What's going on? I'll answer your question. Why not, man? Who's got the bigger rack, Nami or Robin?
Canonically, it's Robin. If I'm correct.
Canonically, it is Robin.
Yeah,
Robin.
Say Dressrosa is a little wild. I ain't gonna hold you.
Better. If we're going better, one of them has a happiness punch, and one of them does not. That's it. I'm just gonna put it there, and I'm.
The other one hasn't been seen in that link.
I can't speak on her abilities because I haven't seen it work. So.
Wait, is that mine? What did I get?
No. This is just character best moments. I haven't went to the characters yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me see. All right. Oh no, that's not it. Here we go.
Robin got lore and Nami got statements.
Yes. No, she got feats. She has feats. It's not just statements. Statements
that adds into the feats add into the statements.
She gets Sabo.
Yeah. Sabo for
Disney. Now I gotta critique the fuck out.
That's tough.
Wait, is this his greatest? Wait, what? Okay, so I got Sabo's greatest feats.
Yeah.
This best moments. Best moment for best moments.
Oh.
What, man? You good, bro?
Yes.
Sabo versus Ace, bro.
Wait, Sabo's best moment, period?
Leia, just
I wish
in
I was on it.
general. What
Yeah,
you think his best moment
this is a
are?
good
What do I think Sabo's best moment period is?
Oh, here, I'll let you go second because it should be pretty simple for bands.
Yeah,
because-
Vans. I'm gonna be a gentleman. You go first, man.
This is just best moments, right?
Yeah, best moments. You kind of argue, from there. Before you answer, Christian in the chat, what's up to you? There's a lot of new people here. First off, before I even go any further, everyone that's here, can y'all hit the like button? I would appreciate it. If you're new here, I'd love it if you subscribe too. That would help the channel as well. Because the guy Anthony, I've never seen you. Dragon, thank you for joining us off of your island, sir. We appreciate it. Christian Sapp in the building. What's going on with you two? Do you think we'll get to see a Mihawk backstory soon? Not soon, but we should get one like at some point. I don't know when it's gonna come though, but I'd like to see it. Dragon says thank you, or you're welcome. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you. All
We're arguing for
right.
best moments, right?
The fact that you could translate that, Reed, is crazy.
I'm a Dragon fan. I can see through the
I'm
dots.
actually proud. You should be that proud. Yeah.
It's the spacing of the dots. Like when they're longer
code?
spaced, it's a see, you get it, bro. It's
Yeah,
Morse
yeah,
code.
Okay, good. There's very astute people here. Dizzy,
All
I just
right.
sent you my Sabo PowerPoint.
All right.
Oh, this is your boy. Me,
Yeah.
Benz, and Anthony been friends since 5th grade. Oh, there you go. All right. Well, he joined just in time for you to
Facts. Shout out to Sap. Shout out to Ant.
go. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here you go, man. Got a minute.
I mean,
All right.
Oh, it's your turn, right?
No, you're going first.
Yeah,
Oh,
you,
okay.
go, you go first. You go
All
first.
All right,
Whatever,
reset the
I'll
clock.
I was
Reset the
joking.
clock.
You gotta reset
Yeah.
the clock. You gotta reset the clock.
There you go. All right. There you go.
All right, so like main timeline, like there's no arguing for the best death in the whole story. Like Ace's death is the biggest, most emotional moment, even though he got turned into a keyhole. It's the most important thing to ever happen to Luffy as far as his character growth from trauma. So like that itself leads us to the moment of him and Jinbei, him learning that, hey, like your world may be falling down and you lost your brother, but you still have to worry about your crew. So I feel like that's like at the pinnacle, like even higher than when Zoro was trying to advocate for Luffy to not let Usopp back in. And then like Zoro telling him in Punk Hazard, hey, we have to lock in. And then on top of that, it's like Ace himself, like with his feats of just, pulling up on Shanks, pulling up on Whitebeard, fighting him multiple times. The fact that he went extreme diff with Blackbeard, and we see the extent of his hockey, and we see the extent of his devil fruit, and that his potential could have been a top 5 character overall in strength.
I was locked in. I forgot we even had a time going. I want to hear more. Okay.
Okay.
Dizzy, you got
Okay.
your minute. Boom.
All right, Sabo's best moment for me is obtaining Ace's fruit. One, because Ace was his brother. Most monumental death in the series, yes. It also made Sabo grow. He wound up throwing away his celestial ties, growing with his own internal will of D, linking up with the revolutionaries, becoming the second in command, all while not knowing his own backstory, continuing to grow the way he should, not being a celestial dragon. Then he winds up getting Ace's fruit, carrying on his brother's will, becoming the Flame Emperor. And after that, he actually also ends up not saving Cobra, but he also witnesses Emu, escapes from Marie Joie. So I feel Sabo's collective as a character, his best moment, eating the fruit, but all of his actions have summed up the will of D, even though he's a celestial dragon. How much time I got left? Let's see. He fought to keep Ace and Luffy alive during the. Thank God. Okay, cool.
Okay.
That is hard, man.
No, I think y'all are doing great. All right.
You're
Yeah.
kind.
First of all, man, Sabo, he's a fraud. Man had Alzheimer's for like 18 years, couldn't even remember his brothers. Second of all, he doesn't even have an actual weapon. He uses a pipe. That's not even cool.
Hey, yo,
Third on
pause,
top of that,
pause.
he wasn't even supposed to get the fruit. Literally, we see Luffy tell Frankie, "I want you to eat the fruit," and he just so happened to be there. And then fourth, he just pulled up on him in the middle of Dressrosa in the Coliseum, unplanned, surprise, and just told him, "Hey, I'm alive." That's just stupid overall. You had all this time to do so, but you had Alzheimer's. And then on top of that, he just basically like Dragon's assistant. Like he doesn't really do much. Dragon just tells him to go somewhere, and he'd be like, okay, sir. And then on top of that, it's like, you know, he was supposed to die on Lucia, man. Like he was supposed to get packed up, man. Get him out of here. He's not benevolent. He's not any of that. He's just a fraud. Ace is supposed to be here, but they told Oda, hey, we gotta kill Ace for Sabo.
Wow.
That's what we're doing?
Yo.
That's what we're doing. Okay.
If you don't cook the fuck out of him,
Okay.
You know what's crazy?
Fans, I know how you feel now.
What's crazy? It actually pained Vance to let this down. He's a big Sabo guy, but
I know he is.
He was a little too impressive. Dizzy, you gotta cook him, please.
Yo.
Just forget.
Okay.
Forget bringing up. Like just focus
Okay.
on cooking. Like cook him.
Yo.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Agenda piece.
All right. So Sabo didn't die. He didn't waste his efforts on a backhanded comment and waste everything that over 300 or probably more, including a giant, threw away in their life to save his life. He kept his mentality strong. Ace did not. He had a moment where he buckled, trying to pretend his brother, being a childish person at the time, throwing away everyone's wasted effort. He went on a chase he shouldn't have. He shouldn't have went after Blackbeard. He was warned multiple times. He did many things he wasn't supposed to do. He actually wound up getting his flame fruit in an error because he wound up stranded on an island somewhere. So everything that everyone thought that Ace was going to do because he was a child of destiny just turned out to be dumb luck. The only reason he's still important is because his death mattered. If he's still alive, I don't think he'd be as important as a character. How much time do I have left? He shitted on his father. His father was a legend. Even when people told him that his father was a good person, he didn't care. So he also tried to go about throwing away his. There we go.
Oh my God, bro.
Did Sabo run away from his family too? We are not gonna sit here and
He threw away his celestial ties.
It's not even about us, bro. It's not even about us, bro. It's not
Not
even about us.
even.
I set my mouth shut for Sabo. You gotta stay quiet for Ace. That's what it is.
All I'm saying is one of her arguments was actually a feat for Ace. Okay, kind of was top 5 rage baiters in all of One Piece. So the fact that he was able to do that just speaks levels because he rage baited Whitebeard, he rage baited Shanks, he rage baited Blackbeard. That's a top 5 rage baiter.
I mean, none of them fell for it except for Ace.
Nah,
that's because he didn't have the guts.
Ace
had the guts.
The top 5 idiot. That's all that is.
Nah. That means he's the top 5 most loyal people.
No.
Are tied.
Sound like a donut to me.
Yum yum. I agree.
Amnesia thing got me weak.
Thank you in the comments. Thank you for saying that. Sabo is an industry plant. Thank you.
Yes.
He's an industry plant.
Right. Yes, he's the biggest.
That's fine, bro. That's fine. You want to know why that's fine? You want to know why that's fine? Luffy said he always like Sabo. He was the smarter brother.
No, I knew you.
That's fine.
This is just proof to it because Sabo's not doing what he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, Ace is nepotism. Ace is royalty.
Yo.
You know, Sabo's nepotism.
You know what? And I don't even feel right. My bad, Ace. I don't even feel like I should have talked about you like that, but y'all had to pull that out of me.
That's why I have to feed into it.
I love you.
Here.
So I can't believe saying nepotism when Sabo is like one of those dudes who's talking about we grew up in the streets, but he lived in the suburbs with $500 million. Like that's Sabo. He's a nepo.
What are we talking about right now, man?
Wasn't Sabo gonna end up the king of the Goa, but he turned it down? That's why Skelly wound up the king.
Nepotism.
That's nepotism. That's still nepotism.
But he walked away from it.
It doesn't matter. He still ended up to Dragon. He
embraced the deed. Now that's a pause. Now that's a pause.
I was about to pause you real.
I'm not saying it no more. I'm just gonna let it ride, man.
But he embraced the deed, threw away his whole celestial culture.
That's a pause, Reed. That was a pause.
See,
nah, you said let it ride. Like that sounds crazy, bro. Like, what you mean?
I don't respect it.
Ace does sound crazy. That's
Ace is your pirate's favorite pirate. He was pulling up on all the top tiers. He pulled up on Shanks. He said to Shanks, "I'm gonna go beat Whitebeard's ass." Even though he got his ass beat, he pulled up on him, fought him. World's strongest man, pulling up on everybody on a little boat with some flames.
Oh, you say he's everybody's favorite. You say he's
he ain't my
He's
favorite.
my favorite pirate.
Every pirate's favorite pirate.
Because they weren't allowed to know about rocks.
No.
That's fine.
No, that's crazy. You say that, but like Gaban, like all these people who were like his daddy's like homeboys who knew about him because we found out they knew about him. He wasn't their favorite because them just didn't pull up for him.
They are his favorite. They just listen to his dad. Shanks was about to go give him the fruit. Shanks was about to give him the Nika fruit. Sun God fruit. He's about to go give it to him. He's about to go slide it to him.
I got
then Luffy wanted to be hungry and just eat random shit.
You're
killing me, man.
Think about that.
Sabo trashing.
Oh, Artist Slender hurts me.
That warmed my soul.
Yeah, I'm trying not to act beside myself.
Artist Slender hurts me. The Sabo Slender, the Ace Slender, it hurts my soul.
Like, I was forced to do this. I love them both.
If y'all want to get real technical, Ivankov did more than Sabo did.
Bro, keep it pushing, man. Keep pushing, man. We ain't gotta do this. We ain't gotta do this.
Yo, my timer stopped. I'm back on the happy, bro. I'm back on the happy.
Listen, certain things are just not true, so just don't feed into everything here.
Yikes, man. Okay.
Hey, man, say this on Discord.
Hey. All right. Let's see who got it. Dizzy 6'7", and Bands 33. So Dizzy, you get the point for your team. Okay. We should be able to do one more round of the other two, at least before we wrap. Okay. All right. Let me come back over here and see what's up.
And I ain't got work tomorrow. I'm so happy. Oh,
nice, man. Mark. Okay. All right.
Nika got Sky P. Oh my god, bro! Like
Sky P. Nika. Take that out. What do you get, Za?
I can't. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. You gave me long ring.
You got it.
Island.
You got it.
Bro, that's one of my favorite arcs, bro.
Yeah, it's one
I wish I got that.
too. But compared to Sky P,
The one arc I wanted.
Oh, you wanted that, Dizzy?
You know I love Long Ring, man.
Okay, you wanted you part of the long game. Okay. I know you rock with it a long way.
Come on, man. Sky
That's
P is
not a
still
pause?
being quoted to this day, bro.
That's not a pause.
No pause. I don't know what a
Part
pause
of the
is.
long game.
Okay, so when I stop pausing, apparently I need to pause everything now.
That's not weird though. You part of the long game.
No, I think
No.
I was definitely about to say, okay, what we doing?
When do I pause now? I don't know when to pause anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Like long game is pause. Damn.
Hey,
It's the long game, bro.
All right, let's not do that again. Let's move. Let's not say that again.
We move back. Keep
Y'all
pushing.
got
Man.
Not even trying to.
Part of the
Y'all got
long
it, bro.
game.
Yeah, bro. All right.
I over my head. Goddamn man.
Freak. Who? Oh yeah, that's Nika. You got a minute, bro.
Sky P.
All right, Sky
That's
Pia.
fire.
Sky Pia, one of the best arcs in the show, mainframe print. We want to talk about just architecture of just how the story is, even to right now, what's going on. Everywhere we go now, we got sky clouds. You know what I mean? We're on clouds. We're using clouds in some form of fashion. Sky tech, all that, some form or fashion of it. We might be going back to them. You know, I think the final war is going to involve what Sky Pia had to offer. I just think Sky Pia is everything that the show has right now. It's just hard to argue against Sky Pia. Like it's one of those self-explanatory things. It literally sets up the whole story of what we see today, and we still haven't even gotten into going to the moon from Sky Pia. So you know, shout out to Nell. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Did I hear an Nell upscale, bro?
Yes, sir.
You know what that means, right?
Nami upscale.
See, y'all already know at this
Yep.
point, bro. Y'all already know.
Yep.
I ain't gotta say it.
I would say we know your agenda, Captain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Just want to make sure we're all on the same page, man. All right. Zah, you got it.
All right, we got Long Ring, Long Island. We have the first island where, pirate games were introduced. There was no fighting. It was all about pirate games that we still use it now to this day. That's how Rock's got most of his crew. You seen Luffy take the challenge and accept it. This is one of the first times you see Sanji disagree with Nami. He's like, no, we can't run away from this. Zoro said, I'd rather die than live in fear. And this was the first time Zoro and Sanji worked together. And guess what? They didn't mention a word to each other. They still got on along as a tag team. Zoro and Sanji showed out. And then you had the great moment where Zoro told Chopper to man the fuck up. A real man would sit up there and wipe his tears and roll up his sleeves and watch this fight silent. I was like, Zoro showed his moment. Luffy, Zoro, Sanji all shine in this because they're the only ones who won any Davy back fights. What are we talking about?
Nice.
I can dig it. All right, Nika, you got it, bro.
First, I just want to go on record to start off and say that you're a liar. You said that Zoro and Sanji didn't say a word to each other, but I specifically remember Zoro and Sanji being on the floor, laying down, pause, and then they were like, "Hey, how about we just team up for 5 minutes?" So they specifically use words, and this is you lying again in the debate. Just want you to know that.
I'm
when you lie from now on, just call that part out first.
You come at a black man like this on Black History Month,
Listen,
right? I don't say none of this right now.
Listen, I'm black too, brother. All right, all right, bro. All right. But look, I'll wrap this up just by saying everything else you said was after you lie the first time, it's kind of like discredited for the most part of your argument. I'm playing, but nah, I'm gonna be real with you. It's just Sky Pia, bro. Like, shout outs to Wiper. Like, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for the Wiper upscale. He's gonna have a bigger bazooka. He's gonna shoot hotter bullets, and he is the upscale of the show. So, Sky Pia. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Are we still okay? Are we still talking about Sky Pia, the arc that most people want to skip and most people will skip? Good.
Amateurs.
I'm just trying to say, amateurs. People skip Sky Pia because they say it's boring and really. What we talking about? And guess what? Luffy and them never talk about it again. I ain't saying nothing. It isn't upscale, but we talk about Long Ring, Long Island. It showed the crew Luffy's dedication. That man was willing to go through the Noro beam and not give up one of his crewmates. I'm just trying to say, man. And then it set up us meeting Kuzan. Come on, I'm just trying to say, the way that arc ended is a lot better than writing the octopus down what they did. Fuck Sky Pia, man. Sky Pia, you can skip it. You can skip it, One Piece fans. You can skip
he's just
Sky
here lying to y'all. He's just here lying.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah,
bro.
that's not crazy. He said we left Sky Pia and we never talked about it again. Like every time they see Island Clouds, they mention Sky Pia, bro. You're lying to people.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're
And the dials, literally the dials, and yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Whoever you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I'm fucking Zayo.
Hey man,
For
you say
real.
it quickly. I don't be peeping all the stuff you be saying. I don't be
You
peeping
just
at
gotta
all.
listen because the
Man.
arguments sound real good, but you gotta listen. It's like, I be bullshitting. Nah.
He really do. He really do.
Hey,
I don't know
you
what
be
you're talking
saying it
about.
with confidence though.
I'm perplexed at the
That
The
was a good catch.
statement's coming towards me
Yo,
right now.
Zah said, Zah sat up there with a bold face. Most people will skip stop here. The whole time he watched that shit like twice.
Multiple times.
Zah was trying to tell me beachfront.
Yo, Zah, so he's such a liar. He's such a good arguer. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I started the poll in the chat. Let's see what people say. Again, it's a good reminder. If you haven't already liked the stream, please do hit the like button. It's free and easy. And I say thank you in advance. And if you're new, hit the subscribe button too. I would appreciate that. And if you're in here and you haven't commented, just drop a comment. I see my guy, man, favorite user, freaking black guy is here. He said they talk about sky clouds almost every arc. This is true.
That's a lie.
That's a lie, and the truth ain't in you, okay? Because they never talk about
Okay.
sky cloud. I ain't never heard no sky cloud mentioned in any of the viz or any of the stuff I be reading. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
God damn.
He got the redacted ones.
All right.
He got the redacted Viz files.
Yo. That's crazy. All right. Yeah, I think that was good. I think that was really good. And he was literally back-to-back arcs, so I think it worked out well. Both free time skip. Good. Okay, let me see. I'll give this. I think I can call it now. It looks like A614 for Captain Ika.
I should have skipped Skypiea anyway. I don't care about Skypiea.
Crazy, bro.
That's because they got the little knots. That's what they got. They got
Hockey knots.
Yeah, them bullshit.
All right, man. Okay. I'll make this last one worth 3 points, okay? Because technically it wouldn't matter right now. So this last one will be worth 3, which means that either team could win at this point. So Slick and Fooey, no pressure. No pressure to either one of you guys. Arcs, okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right. All right. Fully, you got Arlon Park. Please do me justice, friend.
Yeah.
Slick, you got Water 7, friend. Ooh, okay.
Solid.
Gonna be interesting. Remember, it's for all the marbles, man. So do your team's justice. Fully, you got a minute. There you go.
It's February, Black History Month. You get introduced to Fishman. If you don't take this as a point of like waking up and being knowledgeable, it's showing how you're not woke. I hate to be that kind of person to say like wake up, but wake up. This is the art that we really get introduced to something that really resonate throughout the like wave of One Piece. And right now, you get Arlong and you get the depth, and I'm really about to hit the one that key point. This 20 seconds like I love. You get Nami really expressing the points, and Luffy putting his hat on her head, and really get the depth of like what that really means. We get to walk up to Arlong Park and whatnot. One of the most iconic walk downs in anime. Come on now. Arlong Park is up there. I will express more when I get my next minute, but that's where I'm gonna leave it.
Hey man, Slick said that's cute. All right, let's go, Slick.
All right, look, man. Starting off, man, we got the fight over the Mary. Then we going into Robin disappearing for no reason till we find out the whole world after her.
Mm.
We push that aside, so we shoot down that flag. One of the greatest moments in One Piece. I want to live, all that, whatnot. We got the introduction of the gears, like the first steps of the power up. We got the Pluton thing with. Matter of fact, we got not one but 2 new crewmates because technically Robin hadn't really officially joined yet. So we got 2 new crewmates. Yeah, Water 7 was that deal. That's kind of when everything. Most people say you can even start at Water 7. So yeah, Water 7.
Okay.
The One Piece.
Okay. I gotta, as the referee, I gotta blow the whistle because the gears is in Annie's lobby. So I have to deduct that away from your case. But still, outside of that, agreed.
We're not gonna deduct from Foolie? That's crazy.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
I was about to say something else, but what Foolie?
What I gotta deduct for Foolie?
He used Black History Month, but Nami was racist the whole time. How that go hand in hand?
Oh, hold on, brother. Exactly. Stay woke. Crazy.
Hey man,
kind of put Water 7 and Annie's lobby together, but I got you.
Yeah, it's only Water 7, so I got you, bro. Otherwise, it's still good. You have another minute. All right, Fully.
With my minute. Oh, I'm gonna address the point that the ref didn't want to take out. He took out that 1 point, but here's another point. You want to talk about shooting on a flag? My brother's Black History Month. Don't give a point to another point in history that was more relevant. His lobby was more relevant than your point. Water 7. Come on now. Arlong Park hit more. We got the deaths of what Nami went through. We really the one mom that we got to see off rip, that like the deaths of her, like the deaths to it of like what a good like Navy member could be. We got to see that with Nami's mom and whatnot. That's a level that we really don't really like understand and analyze when they show us the levels of like Navy men and whatnot. Nami mom's the first death of that we get to see, and she made a cat burglar. We get the death of Nami and everything that led up to like even when Nami worked hard, she still left her village with things. I get where you're coming from, Water 7 and the boat and everything like that, but you wouldn't have the money for the next boat if it wasn't for Nami.
Woo. Okay, interesting. All right, Slick, you got it. All the marbles, brother.
All right, well, we just talking about Water 7, and I'm gonna go a little more into the fight with Usopp and just the fact that he was so determined to save Mary, but it took Frankie like, look, Mary gone, bro, and he had to kind of accept it. So I think that was a little moment for Usopp, having to accept Mary having to go. And that was a big decision for Luffy. Like, you can't just take shit, I'm the captain. I say we moving on, bro. That's what it is. So a lot of good stuff in Water 7. Like I say, that's when stuff started getting real in Water 7.
True. Okay. Is that it? You using the rest of your time?
Oh, and I liked when they pulled up on the Frankie family when Usopp got wrecked. Like, yeah, we need our cookies back.
Get them cookies, bro.
God damn it.
All right. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna put the poll out. See what the peeps think.
On it. All I'm gonna say is this is my last rebuttal to that. You talk about cookies and whatnot, but these were Nami's cookies. These were Nami's cookies that she built up and whatnot. You would not have these cookies without Nami. That's all I'm saying. Nothing about that paper besides her. And like, you just wouldn't have that if Arlong Park didn't have it, because she would be with a whole nother set of people.
Just to clarify, what kind of cookies are we talking about?
I'll get the bread back.
Yo,
The bread.
Okay.
Yo, hey man. Greta in Water 7 too, though. That is where she walked down the dude that was trying to scam them on the bikes, not the bikes, the freaking animals that you were riding in the water. The dude was trying to overcharge them, and she walked him down like, "Oh, where? Oh, let me talk to you real quick, homie," and made him actually charge him significantly less. That's a top tier moment for Nami. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't think anyone really talks about it. But
I'll one up you, yo. The moment in the bank, bro.
Oh, when they were
like, yeah, that's mad bread, bro. We eating. Nami said what?
Yeah. True. Yeah. Water 7 was good, man. It's such a good art. Okay. Let's see. While we're waiting on that, people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. While we were waiting on that, I am going to remind everybody in the chat while you guys are voting that this Wednesday is a spoiler stream. So if you do spoilers, pull up. The spoiler stream starts at 9 Central Time, 10 Eastern Time. So pull up if you want to catch the spoilers for 1175. We are doing that. Well, Bands and Nika do that every week that we get a chapter. So if you're into spoilers, pull up for that. And this Thursday, we're going to do a game night on the stream as well. So pull up for that. It's going to be casual, chill, no real agendas. You guys are going to be able to play from your phones along with me here on YouTube. That starts at 10 Central Standard Time. But just check just stay up on the YouTube page, man. Stay up on the YouTube page. Okay. The votes are up. Let's see. We got Fully 83%, Slick 17, and Team Dizzy wins the game. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody. I think that was a great game. I think a lot of good rounds. A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
Shout out to my team member.
Yeah, shout out to y'all, man. ABK says you should host a Ninja Storm tournament. I'm gonna do something, man. I did just play in one and I got cooked. So I don't know. Now if I do Smash Brothers, that's a different story. It's a different story.
What's your main, brother?
Nest, bro. Come on. What are you talking
you're
about?
a Nest main. Nah, that's adorable.
You just cheat. Oh,
Y'all really play the game for real, bro. I'm a Nest main.
Oh, you're a Nest main. Okay, cool.
Says,
You're adorable. Okay, bet.
Were you? Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. I don't want to do this. Don't do this.
Shout out to the GOAT, Mr. Game and Watch.
Game Watch up there too. Don't talk about. Y'all making me think y'all play the game, bro.
I'm a Ganondorf main, my damn self. So hey,
you hated on him for using Nest and use.
Oh yeah. I'm
crazy.
Okay, I'll go. You my link.
All right, we might have to run something. Y'all talking too much, bro. Fuji says we're able to get to my theory. I'm gonna start the stream next Monday with that theory. I didn't get a chance to get to it today or Trips thing. I'm gonna hit both of those before I read the chapter next Monday. That's first. And I did read it though. I went through and watched your video, but I'm gonna talk about both of them. Okay, let's see.
Did he post them in the forums?
It's a video. He made a YouTube video.
Okay. Fuji, if you can, we just made a theory channel in the Discord. Post it in there so people that haven't posted, because people have been posting theories in there as well.
Yes. True. True. Let's see. Naruto. Hey, Dragon says words. Naruto character's lucky I'm not in Ninja Storm.
Right.
Oh,
Ninja Storm is a whole dragon upscale, bro. It's a storm,
bro. Because I know someone else, bro, that has a move called Cyclone Tempo. So that's kind of like an upscale for that person too. I'm not gonna name him, but either way, good stream, a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Catch y'all on Wednesday for the spoilers. If you do spoilers, if not, come back here Thursday night for some fun with the theories and not theories, the trivia. And either way, catch y'all. Good stream. Thank you, everybody. Peace. Wednesday, Thursday, and then Monday. See y'all later.